Wow. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. Yes, we are back. And, I'm really excited because we're back and I'm actually back in my real setup for a change. So if it sounds a little weird, well, that's why, because I've been on a really terrible setup until just now. So we're back. We're doing a full Talk Tuesday back in full swing. And if that isn't good enough for you, well, let me tell you about tonight's special guest. That's right. Tonight's special guest will keep you smiling and cheering every time they level up. A master at the mental gymnastics, this expert in provocative solution generating can blaze a trail through Da Vinci's place with ease. Talking like sailing right on through it. If you think the excitement stops there, then you are sadly missing out on their crack shots and wise cracks, blazing a path across the universe, having fun with Tina's collection of bombs and tasks. Ooh, an explosive event to be certain. This is one goose that has such a positive vibe that whether you are working or lurking, it's always a good time. From the glam and glitz of their artist Puzzletopia to the cozy, unhinged farmyard with a nutty little squoose, you can be assured that they are always in the know when it comes to questions found in a party box. Cool under pressure and always in control, their gaming skill is matched only by their ability to captivate their audience with their unique brand of comedy and thought-provoking insights. Always ready to deliver a masterclass out on the green. Let me tell you what, they can putt around. This is one streamer that we could talk about for hours easily. But I present to you, fresh off the coolest of the jet streams and absolutely unflappable, tonight's special guest, the goose that leads the flock, the fabulous Nerdism. Nerdism, welcome to Talk Tuesday.
Hello. Greetings.
Greetings.
It is
Welcome
I.
in. Yeah, about 4.5 minutes. I've got this down to a freaking science, I swear.
Yeah. I mean, we're only 6.5 minutes in. Look at you go.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm back on in the saddle again.
I like it.
There we go. So let's get started with a couple of rules, because we always do this for every time we start out one of these Talk Tuesdays, right? Uh-huh. So there's channel points out there. It takes one channel point, and you can ask our lovely guest any question that you so desire. Whether or not we answer those questions, that's an entirely different question. And, if you ask an inappropriate question, I might decide to pick fun at it. Our guest might give me a hard time or join in on the fun. Who can say? But at the end of the day, don't even worry about trying to keep up with questions, nerd. That's my job. Your job is to sit there and look absolutely fabulous, which you're already rocking that one out. So,
I am the goose.
That's right. You are the goose. This is one goose that's totally goated.
Not even the same species, Nori. Come on.
But if we somehow, for whatever reason, I am just not paying attention, I ask you an inappropriate question or a question that you feel does not need to be answered, you can say no. We will skip it, move on like it never happened. Who cares? History.
Okay. I will also maybe make fun of you for it, but
Go for it. Go for it. I am here for it. Yes, Captain Cool, it is Tuesday already.
Tuesday.
Beyond that, we do have our puzzle set back up. So exclamation puzzle in chat will get anybody a link to the puzzle as we're sitting out there. Beyond that, I think we're about ready to go. If you're ready to go,
let's do it. Heck yeah.
Ready?
I might do some puzzling because if I don't have anything to do with my fingies, I'm going to lose my mind.
Go for it. Go for it. Then without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk Tuesday.
Shalom. We did it. We're here.
In the words of the squirrel, cha-chom. I didn't mean to ask. We got to remember to ask Squirrel that too, whether or not that they came up with that on their own or if they have adopted it from somebody.
I have no idea. I know that. So like in
This is why I'm
funky
like, I
knowledge
think
time.
I need to go ask Squirrel about it.
Yeah. So jajang. So like jajang
Yep.
is like the Korean way of saying tada. So it might just be that like it. I don't know. All of that
It
stuff
could
gets
be.
morphed into everything on the internet. So it could be
Oh
from
yeah.
literally anywhere.
Could. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Oh,
Time out.
hello.
We're getting raided.
Oh no.
How dare?
By
Oh,
by
it's a squirrel
by the
raid.
one person we're talking about. Oh hey,
They'd be like,
squirrel, we
hey,
have a question for you.
be like, hey, wait a second. This is not my Talk Tuesday. This is
Wait a
Nerds Talk
minute.
Tuesday.
Azathu and Zoda.
Jesus. Wow. 32 months, Zoda. 36 months. I can't read my own messages. That's terrible.
How dare you? How dare you not be able to read?
You know? Oh. Yeah, Zoda, I keep telling you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my dude. That's all you get. You have to figure out the rest on your own. But we do have 4 questions that are fairly standardized around here. If I don't know if you've ever seen a Talk Tuesday before, so we'll
I've
get you
popped
started
in
on the first 2.
a few times, but not enough, I don't think.
And I am dying to hear the story behind this, though. You know, if it's not much of a story, that's fine, anyways. But where in the world, what inspired the name Nerdisms?
Okay, so I'm a child of the internet, and I always like sort of figured I wanted to have, you know, a name for myself in all of the different places because remembering a bunch of different usernames is really annoying.
Excessively annoying.
Right? And so I was like, for a while, I went by a couple of different names everywhere, and I was sort of trying to like find a niche, I guess. And I thought of nerdisms once, but the problem with nerdisms is that obviously someone already has thought of that pretty much everywhere.
Right.
So for a while, and in a lot of places, I'm actually nerdisms with flavor. And that was my thing for a while. But the problem with Twitch is that that name is too long. So I couldn't be that because Twitch said, fuck you.
So Twitch has no flavor. Is that what you're saying? Like
Twitch
Twitch
has no flavor. Yeah. So it said, get good, get fucked, pick a different name. And I went, fine. So I just slapped a nerd onto the front of it and I became Nerdisms because obviously Nerdisms was taken. So that's where that came from. It's not anything like super special or super fun story. It's because Twitch was being a dick. And this is just who I am now.
Well, that may be true, but this is all I've only ever been introduced to you as Nerdisms here on Twitch. I later was informed that you had a TikTok channel, and I have talked to some individuals that have been like major fans of you and they know you from your TikTok channels and not from Twitch. Yep. And I'm like, oh, that's a whole nother side of you I have never seen. I'm like, oh. Yeah. There's a whole lot.
There's a whole mystery behind the goose. Who knew?
There's a whole lot going on here.
Yeah. No, I'm Nerdisms over on TikTok. So I'm Nerdisms on TikTok because for some reason that wasn't taken. Don't know how that happened.
Hey, call it luck. Run with it.
I guess. I don't know. And then I'm Nerdisms with flavor on Instagram, and I'm Nerdisms with flavor on YouTube. And I'm honestly considering just sort of conglomerating them all into one name.
You know, it's fine, right?
We'll see. You know.
It could be worse.
You're right. I could have a bunch of different names.
You could have a bunch of different names, or you could have one name that everybody seems to think is a thumb.
Nori Thumb. Uh, that your
First time
last name,
everybody
sis?
sees that name. Oh, you want to talk about funny, right? So I can't log into my Facebook account.
Ah,
Legitimately cannot log into my Facebook account because when I set my Facebook account up, I set it up as no rhythm. But I set it up so
right.
long ago that when they converted it over to the Meta, they split. They even Meta did the same thing. He split it right in the middle, so it's Nori Thumb. And in order for me to unlock it, I've got to send him a driver's license with Nori Thumb as a first and last name. Just like,
That's not gonna happen. Oh
yo, Snickle
no.
Fritz, welcome in. Yeah, no, it's like I'm like
Stickle, hi.
that's never going to be a thing.
Never gonna be
So I'm
a
like,
thing.
well, okay, guess I'm not getting that account back anytime soon or getting into it. So
uh, rip, rip your Facebook account.
I had that Facebook account from like the old days, right? Like it's an old
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah, yeah.
account, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yep, nope,
Not happening.
not happening anymore. Not getting access to that. It's just never going to
Yeah.
be a thing.
Yeah, mine's just like full on disabled. I just, I don't need to be on there. I do. There is side tangent for a second. There is.
Yeah.
I do also run like an Instagram account with
Mhm.
a friend of mine, and for some reason somebody keeps trying to log into that, and I crack up every time it happens because I get an email that says, "Hey, we're sorry to hear you're having difficulty like logging into your account. Here's a reset thing." I'm like, no. Thwarted.
Yeah.
Thwarted by two-factor authentication.
Darn that two-factor authentication.
Darn. And I know it's not my friend because they don't ever go on there.
That is fantastic.
Also, they would text me about it.
Feel free to tangent all you want. It's just fun.
Oh, it'll happen.
I expect it to happen.
happen.
It always happens. This is Talk Tuesday. We tangent down food conversations for hours. Like it's a thing.
Like pretty much almost all of the submitted questions so far have been about food. So
yeah, we're gonna have. I hope you're not hungry, right?
I'm not mad about it. I just had dinner. Everything's good.
Okay, good. Hi, Snap. Your first Nori stream. Oh well. I hate to be breaking that. I like so many different ways to say that, and I'm just like, no,
something,
can't, no,
cherry, something,
no,
something.
Yeah, we'll pop that. Yeah, that thing. Exactly.
That thing.
Exactly.
That.
Not so much an ooh, but yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go.
I fully crashed out over it. Oh, that is fantastic.
So I do apologize a little bit because I'm still working through some old. I was sick last week, so I'm going to be clearing my throat occasionally. So I hope it's not
clear
too
away.
Weird.
You should be fine.
Just, letting everybody know that if you hear me clearing my throat a lot, that's normal. It's gonna happen.
If you hear a hacking goose, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just casually choking. It's fine.
They're not dying, we promise.
I'm not dying.
Strangling them.
No, it's just my own body trying to kill me. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal, right? We got this.
That's totally normal.
Seems like it for me. Good question. Oh yeah, those questions are flying off the tables. All right. Next question. What in the world possessed you to start streaming here on Twitch? It's not really how I usually word that one, but what? Like, that's not really how I've ever worded that question. And I'm like, why did I put it? You know what? We're gonna roll with it anyways. It's fine.
Re-rolled it. No, seriously, boredom. So I kind of like, back in the day, back when
Back
I
in the
was in high
day,
school, which was really honestly not that long ago, but it has also been over a decade. So I don't know. Time is weird. Um, I had a little tiny like part of me that wanted to be a YouTube vlogger,
right?
and obviously that didn't happen. Um, but I always wanted to be like somewhere on the internet doing something. Question mark. Um, and then the pandemic happened um, in 2020, and then roundabout like I want to say early 2021. I don't remember because it took me like a year and a bit to actually hit affiliate. So I've had
Mm-hmm.
my third anniversary affiliates coming up soon, but I
Nice.
was on.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was on Twitch for like a year and a bit before that, not doing any like regular streaming. I was just sort of streaming like once a month when I felt like it.
Right.
Um, and I don't know. I had a thing one day and I went, yeah, I could do that. And then I did it. There wasn't any really like rhyme or reason behind it. I think it was mostly just boredom. And I pulled up like Photoshop and I was just like, yeah, I'll make myself some scenes, figure this out, click some
Figure this out.
buttons,
Do the thing.
do the thing, There wasn't any like, epiphany moment or what have you. But there were people on here that I followed that I thought were cool and I went, yeah, I could do that just like for fun.
Wait.
That I'm still doing
You
it.
found cool people here
I know,
on Twitch?
wild. Who knew?
Wow. I'm impressed.
Cool people exist. Couldn't be me.
No, I'm gonna have to bow out of that one.
Yeah.
It sounds fake.
No,
Yeah, totally fake.
Sounds big. So funny thing about that, about cool people, is one of the people that I did follow on Twitch before all of this is Cool Like, who I knew from her YouTube days as Charlie is so cool like. And I just kind of went, oh, Charlie's on Twitch. She's now Charlotte. So Charlotte's on Twitch. And then I sort of was looking at that and games were happening and I went, yeah, I could probably do that. I'm capable enough with a computer. Why
Well,
not?
I mean, everybody starts somewhere, right? I mean, like
Exactly.
that's just kind of sort of the thing. And the question's always been, always like, well, why did you start and when did you start and what got you started? That's usually kind of the interesting part because everybody's got a different reason for doing that.
Mm-hmm. Right? And I started sometime in 2021. I couldn't tell you an exact day because I quite honestly don't remember. I don't even remember
honestly
what game
feel like a lot of people as of lately have been like, yeah, I started back during the pandemic.
Yeah, I didn't start. I started on TikTok during the pandemic. That was my pandemic fun times. Was doing the OC cosplays on TikTok. That was how that happened. So I've been doing. God, it's been 5 years. Jesus Christ. What is time?
Time slips by. You're like, wait, huh?
Yes. Huh?
Crap.
I was just talking to my dad about this earlier today, being like, what do you mean it's the middle of July? It's literally the 15th. It was May yesterday. What's happening? Like, I have a meeting tomorrow with a client that I've been like expecting, and my whole brain's been like, it's in the middle of July. I got loads of time.
And then you realize the middle of July is now.
It's now. Yep.
And you're like, oh,
yeah.
So that's a thing.
That's it's fine.
You're
I'm
right.
not heavily breathing.
It's okay. You got this. Don't even
It'll
sweat
be
about it.
okay.
It'll be fine.
No, it's fine. I'm not worried about the meeting. It's just, you know, anxiety and all that bullshit.
Well, you know, but I think that happens to the best of us, right?
For sure. Yeah.
There's I don't care how cool under pressure you want to pretend to be. Like anxiety gets everybody
Yep.
at least once.
Yeesh.
It's had a strung hole on me for like ever. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lived with thing. Not a,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lady Experiment would like to know your preferences between waffles or pancakes.
Okay. I have a qualifying question. No, hear me out. Okay, if we're talking like strictly North American waffles or pancakes, I'm gonna pick waffles. However, if we are throwing in like European pancakes, which would be more of a crepe style, then I'm gonna pick the crepe. But if we're talking like strictly North American, I will pick waffles.
I'm telling you right now, everybody's like waffles, waffles, waffles. You guys are missing out on the Japanese pancakes. Like nobody has even mentioned the Japanese pancakes. Have you seen these things?
Well, I've never been to Japan, Nori. Listen, my mom's Dutch, so I grew up on European pancakes, which is why they're my favorite, because she makes them. They're so good. But the fluffy Japanese pancakes, I want to try one so bad.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The like wiggly ones?
Yes, those are what I'm talking like. Yes, those things.
Right, but I've never had one, so I can't tell you if I like it. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yes. So funny enough, I have discovered after moving out here that there is a shop just down the road from me that actually has a street food vendor stall from Japan in there.
Oh, heck yeah.
And they served those pancakes. I'm telling you, it's like eating clouds. It is phenomenal.
I want to try one so bad. Send me one. You live close enough, you can do it.
Yeah, I actually could.
Just like buy one, hop on the boat, and then
yeah, it's fine. Just bring it on over.
just like
casually drop
delivery.
It off.
Yeah, and then just swim back. It'll be fine.
Swim back. I don't even get to take the boat back. I've got to swim.
You'll get arrested. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't swim. Also, it's really, really far and really dangerous.
Yeah, it is really, really far. I have looked at the. Well, it's a 4-hour trip to get over there.
Yeah.
From where I'm at, which is not bad.
Yeah.
Most of that is actually in about a second hour to drive to the boat, and then the rest of it's on the boat.
Yeah, the boat from across
Snap,
the water.
I will be happy to take you to get pancakes. You just have to be up in this area. We'll go get pancakes.
I'm not coming to the States. I'm sorry. You guys are great. I'm not stepping one foot over there.
You are just fine. I've been trying to figure out how to get out of here, so there you go.
Fair enough.
This is one goose that refuses to go south for the winter.
I do not go south for the winter. Absolutely not. No migration for me.
It is fine. Zutta would like to know what is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate chip cookie dough. Specifically Ben & Jerry's. It's the best.
Sorry, Zutta. You didn't get to find another mint chocolate chip fan.
I respect your mint chocolate chip, and I also frown at it.
What I just heard from from Nerd is like, ew, why would you want to eat toothpaste?
I mean, it's not toothpaste. It's like I can understand the appeal. I just don't like it. I just it like it's not. Here's the thing. If it were toothpaste flavored, I might actually dislike it less,
Wow.
you know?
Not even
It's
certain
it's
how to
not
respond to that
toothpaste
one.
flavored. It's like a weird like fake mint. I don't like fake mint. It's
What what
it's
mint chocolate chip have you been eating?
uh, fake mint chocolate chip.
Apparently. There are some mint chocolate chips that you get. I don't do you like Andes?
I don't know what that is.
Probably never had it. Andes is a chocolate mint. It's a little chocolate mint. Um, that's usually used for like after they're like after dinner mints. That's what they are. Um,
Oh, they're little like chocolate ones,
yeah,
or is it like
yeah. It's a
a
chocolate
mint
mint.
mint?
No, it's a chocolate
Oh,
mint.
okay.
And so if you get the right mint chocolate chip, that's what they taste like. It's like
Right.
eating uh Andes
Toothpaste.
mints all the time. And get the wrong one, it's toothpaste. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you get the right one, it's not too bad. But I can only stand so much of mint before I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm also gently allergic to most mints, so I kind of avoid it on principle.
There you go.
Um, yeah,
Cat
like a
Cacti
lot of
Crafty.
really minty toothpastes makes my mouth burn.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan on mint.
Mm.
Cacti, yes. Exclamation puzzle will get you a link to the puzzle if you want to hop in here and do the puzzle while we're
Hi, cacti.
nattering on. Cacti.
Our
That
friends are
being
here.
said, um, I like I don't I don't like really powerful mint. Like
Mm.
it just like that's why I call it toothpaste all the time, right? Because like to
Yeah.
me, like a really strong mint just reminds me of like Colgate or Crest. It's like that overpowering, like super sticky sweet, just uh
Toothpaste.
menthol mint,
Yeah.
and I can't stand it. Um, so much so that I have found a toothpaste that is mint, but it's just barely mint. Like it's
Mm.
there, and it's just this lovely little like afterthought of a mint.
That's
Um,
nice. I like those.
yeah, I it's imported from Japan, and it's freaking expensive as hell, but it's so worth it.
But it works.
Oh God,
Honestly,
yes.
whatever keeps you happy, right?
Yeah.
You got your
Well,
Japanese pancakes, your Japanese toothpaste.
it's
Hell yeah.
look. I sank myself into learning the Japanese language, so I sank myself right into their culture.
Mhm.
So yeah.
There you go.
And I found really interesting is here in PMW we there's a lot of I get to talk to Japanese people on a regular basis out here. Kind of
There's a
cool.
lot of East
Oh yeah,
Asian
a lot of
representation here.
oh yeah, a lot more than anywhere else that I've ever been here
Mhm.
in the States, and so I was a bit taken aback.
I quite
So
enjoy it myself.
it's
I
fantastic.
like having that influence over here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and it's fantastic, and I enjoy it. I felt bad because I literally walked into this shop that's being run by these people, and I did the rude American thing where I kind of stuffed the money in their face, and I turned around and I looked at the individual on the other side, and they had this pained look, but they were like,
Oh
yeah, it's,
no.
and I'm like, I instantly knew exactly what I'm like. Oh my good, I'm like, I am so sorry. And so I'm
So sorry.
apologizing, and I have reverted into the whole Japanese and Let me
Like,
apologize. Let me do the whole bend and bow properly and everything. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. Respectfully take change back from him. Just continue to apologize. And like he had the biggest grin on his face by the time I was walking away. I'm like, dude,
aw,
like I felt like the biggest horses. I'm like, no, you can't just like. What was I even thinking?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
what
Ah,
is this game? Tech Workbench exclamation puzzle. It is a web-based puzzle game. So that
hmm.
anybody who wants to do puzzles can just type exclamation puzzle and get you a link to the puzzle. You can dive in here and put the puzzle together
Yeesh.
um, while we do our interview here with the fantastic nerdisms. For those of you new coming in and popping in for the first time, don't know who we're talking to. What rock have you been living under? Uh,
Where have you been? And why haven't you been golfing with us? Hello?
Good God, I would not advise anybody to go golfing with us. First time
No,
introduction to us.
no, don't do that.
No,
I
save your
God, I
soul.
felt I did that. I did that with Theo a while ago, and he was traumatized. But then he recovered, and he actually now really, really likes golf. It's like, okay, so I threw him into the deep end first, and then and then he realized that he enjoyed it. I felt a little
Oh,
bad after because it was just like, oh, oh
yeah, yeah.
no,
I would
whoops,
not wish a den golf for on anybody
no,
for the first time. No,
no,
no, no, no, no. Especially
no.
not if
That's
we're
for
all
veterans.
if it's late in the evening too, and we're all in a mood. So you get den after dark on golf. Good
Absolutely.
Lord, absolutely
Yeah.
do not
Good
attend to
luck.
one of those. Like that's a death
Oh,
sentence for anybody.
yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's a we are veterans. Um, that's veteran golf plays only.
Ah, like there's no holding back. Like you're I'm almost at a hold. Not anymore. You're not. Son of
Not
a.
anymore. Here comes Mari.
Like I'm the worst of it. No, I'm actually tame compared to some of the other guys that play.
I mean, when Serb puts his helmet on, you know it's over.
Yeah, just hang it up. Just hang it
Yeah,
up.
yeah. He's
Well,
got
so
the
you
he's
got to
got the
watch out
Bastion
for Zoda.
helmet.
Zoda does that. You
Damn
don't ever
Zoda.
know because Zoda just shows up and wrecks
Zoda's
your day.
quiet.
Yes, everybody
Sneaky
has their
wizard.
own. Everybody has their own thing, right? It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Mhm.
You know it's a good map if everybody's complaining because
Yeah.
you're like, who picked the map out? Nori did. Son of a.
Son of a Nori.
It's just why? Who hurt you? Why are you doing this to us?
Why are you like this?
Like, oh, this one looks like total garbage. Like, who put this together? This is gonna be great. Get
It's
ready, son of.
fantastic. Son of a bitch.
Ask Squirrel about the 130 some shots for one hole.
Oh my god. I remember her saying something about that.
Murdered. Like I swear I thought that I was going to get murdered after that one. They're like, I can't believe you picked this for us to do. Like I can't believe you guys kept doing it. And Fjord was fantastic because Fjord got all the way to the end, missed the hole, got stuck in an impossible to get place, and had to reset all the way back to the beginning.
No. Oh god.
He gave up. He was like, oh, I ain't doing this again.
Uh, yeah, I don't tend to download the community maps. Haven't done that yet.
That's all we ever do, though. But
Mhm.
uh, Snap would like to know pineapple
Hmm.
on pizzas. What are your thoughts?
I am one of those weird people that enjoys the pineapple on the pizza, and I have a reason for that. I don't like I I like pepperoni on pizza. What I don't like
Mm-hmm.
is how salty the pepperoni is.
Mm-hmm.
So I use the pineapple because when pineapple is cooked, it's nice and sweet. I
Hmm.
use the sweetness to cut the saltiness of the pepperoni,
Yep.
and that makes my mouth a happy place. So I like it, but only on Hawaiian pizza. If you try to put pepperoni pineapple on a different pizza, I'm gonna have concerns.
Uh, pineapple with Canadian bacon is really good.
It
Um,
Nori,
hmm?
Canadian bacon
It's
is
just
just
bacon
ham.
too. I understand.
It's
You no
it's
no
not
no no no.
bacon. Bacon is bacon. Canadian bacon is
Um,
ham.
Nerd, I love you to death. Understand
It
that it is not just ham. And
is ham.
down in Puerto Rico and out in the islands, that stuff is imported. It's a very different portion, and it's made differently. It's sliced
I
ham, but
know,
it's
but
cooked, and it's a different sort of meat.
we don't call it bacon up here.
I understand, but we that's the name on the package, and that's the
The
name that
fact
we
that
grew
you
up
guys
on.
call that Canadian bacon when we don't call it bacon boggles my mind.
Oh,
But yeah, like go off. Whatever you need to, whatever helps you sleep at night.
yeah, that's fine. It's fine, right? Do you realize how many times the people are like, "Oh, well, it's this." I'm like, it's like nobody calls it that over here.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's called ham. Call it ham. Oh, I've
Well,
started a thing already, just opening my mouth up.
it is just like circular ham is
Yeah.
from what I and the reason I've never had quote unquote Canadian bacon because
What?
I don't like it's just ham here.
Well, yes, but so it's the stuff that we call Canadian bacon down here is ham that's been smoked, and it's salted, and it goes through a whole process. I don't know why they call it Canadian bacon, because it doesn't make any sense for me for it to be called that way. But when you look at
Oh,
it,
it's
the name on the
back
package,
bacon.
yes,
It's back bacon. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, fair enough.
delicious is what it is.
Yes, no, it's tasty, but like like the term Canadian bacon has eluded me forever. It is still kind of just ham.
It is.
But back bacon. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm there. I figured it out.
Okay, good. I'm
But
like,
like
I don't.
we don't really
Yeah,
call that bacon.
fair. You don't have to call it bacon. That just like that's the name I grew up with it as. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
know it
I
as,
gotcha.
and so that's how I identify it.
For sure. It is funny to me though that the Canadian doesn't know what Canadian bacon is. That's just the
You would
irony
not.
of that, you know?
Okay, but that's like talking to the Irishman and talk and introducing them to an Irish potato. Like I think it's just
Like that's
potatoes.
just a
What are you
potato
talking
bud. It's just a potato.
what are you talking about? Irish potato? What is this?
What is this? Yep.
It's
Yep.
no, I it's not the first time that I've had people like, what are you even talking? And I've done that, right?
Yeah. Who's Canadian?
What do
No,
you mean?
me. I'm
The
Canadian.
nerd is
Hello.
Canadian.
I am La Canada.
Yes,
Yeesh.
nerd is Canadian. I, your very gentle host, am Puerto Rican. Like we're very far different areas of
Yes.
your way to the
We
north.
grew up
I'm
in very
way
different
to the south.
environments. Very different environments.
Oh yes, yes.
Though
We
I
had.
did spend when I
Mhm.
was a baby, and when I was a toddler, I did spend like a couple years in the Dominican Republic, but I wasn't born there.
Okay, not the same animal.
No, I know, but like and in terms of in my brain of like southern
Yeah.
and south of Canada and warm. That's where my brain went.
Yes. Very warm. Um,
South of Canada and warm.
Snap. I was originally born in Alabama and I grew up in Puerto Rico. So there you go. That's where I come from.
And I've been in Canada my whole life.
Some people are just lucky. Go ahead, keep rubbing it in.
I literally still live in my childhood home. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I, you couldn't pay me to live in my childhood home.
Fair.
My childhood home is a cement block on an island next to the equator where summers are about 120 to 130 degrees in the shade.
I don't know what that means. Stand by.
So that's like 50, I think. Yeah, about 40 or 50. See?
Okay, yeah, that's too hot. That's too warm. That's yeah. No. We got up to 38 like a couple years ago, and we were all dying. Hold on, stand by.
Yep, you're fine.
Sorry.
It's one of those. You're just fine. It's one of those. I always find it interesting because, like, I hear people all the time complain, it's so hot, and I'm like, where? They're like, right here. I'm like, what temperature is that? No. Nah, that's not hot. What do you mean that's not hot? Let me come back and tell me when you hit these temperatures, and then we'll talk about hot.
I will say though, so like I've met people. I've never been in like the interior when it gets cold, and I know that it gets cold, like like real cold.
Yes.
I've never been in the interior when it's been like that. We get snow for maybe 2 weeks a year. It's fantastic. But the thing about our winters is that it's wet here. And that shit seeps into your bones. I've had people come from like Alberta and Saskatchewan and Manitoba, and they've been like, oh yeah, it's gonna get down to like -2. We'll be fine. And then they're just like, what the fuck? Why am I freezing my ass off out here? Everything is damp. It's a damp cold. It just like, no matter how many layers you put on, just like worms its way in there and chilly. But I'm also a wimp, so take that with a grain of salt.
I feel right.
I don't do well in any temperature that isn't between 18 and 24.
And see, 18 and 24 feels just cold to me.
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Like I moved out here, and at 18 and 24, I'm walking around in a jacket and people are staring at me. I'm like, y'all are nuts. This is cold.
Oh, you're gonna hate winter.
It's fine. It's fine.
It'll be fine. You'll survive.
Okay, look. So I grew up military. My father was in the Navy. So I have been all the way up the East Coast, all the way up to Maine, and then all the way down to Florida and out to Puerto Rico. So I have lived all up and down the East Coast. So I am used to a wide spread of temperatures. Yeah. My native comfort level is anywhere between, let me see, 32.
30. That's too hot.
Yeah, I like it about 32. Anywhere from like 28 to 32. That's where it's comfortable for me.
Well, you must be loving this weather then.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it's like 31 right now.
I was talking to some of my coworkers the other day. Like, it's so hot. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Let's go. This is
perfect. Let's go to the beach.
Fine. Let's have a party. Like, I'm ready to go barbecuing outside, standing in front of a fire pit or something like that.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
no, it's so hot. I'm like, no, this is good weather. Why are you wasting it?
This is perfect weather. What do you mean? Uh,
But I mean, that's me.
yeah,
Um,
I do not have that. I am cursed with discomfort almost all year round. I like the month of May and I like the
mhm.
month of September. Those are perfect.
Um, I see. I see. Lady
Yeah,
Experiment would like to know what was your biggest struggle in being a streamer slash setting up?
uh
I guess getting set up.
getting okay. You might have to be a little more specific because there was a lot of stuff that went into setup, right? You have to make scenes,
Yeah.
you have to pick an OBS, you have to
Well, yeah.
kind of like
Of all the things that you had to do in getting set up to start streaming and everything that you did on your own, what did you have the most struggle? What caused you like the most amount of grief? Like, oh, coming up with the ideas, making the images. Like, where did you find the hard spot at in getting started?
I'm I'm gonna be honest, I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember. It's been it's been 4.5 years. I do not know. If I have to think about like what I guess the learning curve with OBS was hard. Like trying to figure that out. Um the the scenes that I had at the beginning were fairly simplistic, so they weren't a whole lot of work. And I
Mm-hmm.
also that wasn't something that I really struggled with because Photoshop was something that I was fairly proficient with already. Um, but like I think probably OBS was the thing that I struggled with the most. I already had the mic because I was doing I had started the podcast that I do before I started streaming, so I didn't have to like get a mic, which was
Right.
nice. Um, and then I like picked a webcam and haven't ever changed my webcam since then, so that wasn't terribly difficult. Um, streaming to nobody is definitely an interesting experience, I will say. That's
That
that's a that's a weird time because
I
it's a
think it's
lot
a
of like,
just
you
talking to
know,
yourself.
it's a lot of talking to myself, which I do in my daily life anyway. So it's not that hard. But it it is definitely a strange feeling to sort of like not necessarily narrate what you're doing, but kind of narrate in a way. Um
No, I would definitely say it's definitely a narration of what you're doing. I mean,
yeah. So I think that was one of the things, but I didn't stream that often. So it wasn't like, I was streaming 3 days a week and no one was showing up. It was like I was streaming once a month, once every 2
right.
months or something like that. I didn't really have a schedule. Um, and I had like one friend who knew that I streamed who would like pop in and say hi. Um, but I think I was telling you earlier that actually I don't remember what the first game I streamed was. I do not remember. It's been so long. Like I have no recollection of what that even was or when I started or like honestly the years like 2020 and 2020 kind of blended together at some point. I don't really remember what happened when or
Well,
there's
I
some
mean that's fair. That
memory.
definitely
There's
does
some
happen.
memories missing in there.
Welcome in,
But yeah,
Anubis.
um, I think OBS was probably the biggest learning curve, and also trying to figure out like music and stuff, and how to make sure that my sound alerts aren't getting doubled up. That was a weird thing for a while. Um, and just
I
the
remember like
logistics of making sure that everything ran smoothly, like learning what to check before stream, how to swap stuff during stream, all that the it was a I wouldn't say it was like a at the beginning everything I wasn't really thinking of that at the beginning, and as I went along, it was like, "Oh, I need to figure that out. Oh, I need to figure that out." You know, it
Right.
wasn't a I'm gonna start with everything, all my ducks in a row because I didn't know that I needed all my ducks in a row. I had a bunch of ducks that I didn't even see. It was like, "What are those ducks doing there?"
Seems odd for a goose to have to chase around ducks.
Mm, but they're so cute. They're like me, but smaller and less annoying.
uh, oh, this one's pretty interesting. Bob would like to
Mm.
know, although it sounds like it doesn't have one, what is the name of the 2019 video game in which players control a goose who harasses the inhabitants of an idyllic English village?
Is that a skill testing question? It's technically untitled, I guess. One could say it's an untitled goose game, you know? One might call it that.
One might, one might.
One might.
Uh,
I love
just,
that game.
like suddenly we're doing trivia in the
Yeah,
so,
trivia. I mean, I did Jackbox game yesterday. It's on brand.
yeah, I know. It was in your about section as I was going through. Like, okay, in what all games have you played? Uh,
All of them. All the games.
look, for the longest kind of time, I only could ever watch your VODs because you streamed later in the day.
Oh, now we're at the same time, Nori.
Yes, I know.
Look at us go.
Kind of crazy, almost
Oh,
terrifying.
oh no.
Oh,
More.
which reminds me, terrifying.
Oh,
Speaking
yes.
of terrifying,
Yes.
I am working on a plan. I say working
Uh-huh.
on a plan. I am gathering cohorts that are willing to get involved in the squirrel does not have enough acorns. And so on Amazon for like $8, you can buy 100 pieces of fake acorns that we're all then just gonna mail one acorn at a time. So
Huh. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. I make no promises, but I'll consider it. I like me a gag gift. I've recently acquired some miniature rubber ducks that I'm going to hide around the house for my dad to find for his birthday. Um, so I've been known to cause a little chaos in my day, you know.
yeah. Rosman Cosplay, I heard that you were going to be over here on Talk Tuesday. We were doing this tonight, and they are so jealous, but they wanted to pass along a message that they said hello.
Oh, hi. Greetings. Send them in bags labeled nutsack. That's
okay,
terrible. I love it.
look. I was as I'm scrolling through these, right?
Mm-hmm.
I found golden nuts,
Nice.
and then I found the coup de grace. I told Squirrel that they weren't careful. I was going to send them my brass nuts.
Oh no, not the brass ones. Oh dear.
Yes, the brass nuts.
Yes. Hell yeah.
You gotta make certain the squirrel has something shiny to polish.
Exactly. Squirrel in her nuts.
Uh-huh. But such a good time. How did you ever meet Squirrel? I don't know. We've got another question I should be asking you instead, but I'm gonna drop this one in
No,
because
for sure.
I'm
So
absolutely curious.
I believe I was playing Bear and Breakfast. And Swift was the first person to ever raid me, which was very exciting. I wasn't even I don't even think I was affiliate at that point. think that was in 2021. I think it had been like a number of months, and I was playing
Wow.
Bear and Breakfast, and Squirrel was also playing Bear and Breakfast, and noticed found me on the Bear and Breakfast, page,
Yeah.
and was like, "They look neat," and that's how that happened.
So, okay, so my introduction to you was legitimately at the very start when Squirrel was getting introduced, because I remember when she was playing
I
that
think so.
game, and I think
Yeah,
I even remember getting rated into your channel the first time.
yeah. So yeah, we've been.
Wow,
It's
good
been a
lord,
while
has it
then.
really been that long now? Son of
I
a.
think so. I don't think yeah, because I hit affiliate the year after. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, good lord, I hadn't realized it'd been that long.
I know, that's what I mean. Time is crazy.
No,
Time is crazy.
I
2021
give up. I'm
feels like
I'm
it didn't happen.
I'm going to go back to sleep.
I wanna hibernate for, like, a year.
uh well, so it's I find it's interesting, right? Because I met Squirrel
Mhm.
on a random raid from a friend of ours named Mr. Waggleton,
Wags.
and so Wags dumped us in. It was one of his streams, and he was like, I couldn't figure out who to go raid, so we're like, oh, just find a game that you want to raid and go raid somebody from that game. And so he ended up like, I like Lens Island, and because he liked Lens Island, he went and looked at Lens Island, found a squirrel with nobody in there, and dumped a whole bunch of us right on their laps.
Surprise, Wags.
You wouldn't think Wags is this very gentle, nice Swedish guy, and then just trolled the snot out of Squirrel by dropping all of us in her lap.
Surprise!
It's just like rude, Wags.
Oh, what an introduction.
It was definitely a thing.
Yeah, and then Squirrel did it to me, and here we are.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't remember how many people I woulda had in there. It wouldn't have been that like 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I know Squirrel introduced me to you. I was trying to figure out, so it may have just been just a happenstance then.
Yeah, I
Just
think so.
it just feels like it's been, forever. Like you've just always been there. I've never really thought much about it.
Someone said that about my glasses the other day. 'Cause I got glasses earlier this year. I've never
Hmm.
had glasses up
Hmm.
until this point, and I got them, and everybody in my life has been like, "You didn't have glasses?" Like, "No. I haven't had glasses ever." "What do you mean?" Like, "Oh, you
What are
just
you
seems
talking
like
about?
someone who would have had glasses this whole time." Like, "Okay."
Whatever
That
you
makes
don't say.
like, "Alright." I just
uh,
think it was cute.
my life is a lie, right, Snickle Fritz?
See?
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
It's fine. It's fine. Taya would like to know, would you rather have excuse me, would you rather have to be naked at work for an hour or be dropped off 2 miles from your house while you're naked and you have to try and get home? Wow. Either one sounds unpleasant. I think I would pass on either one. uh,
Mm, hmm.
I vote option 3.
I mean, my choice would be none of the above because I work in retail.
The secret third
Actually,
option.
ooh, I can.
Oh, hang on, hang on,
I
hang
have a
on.
loophole.
Okay, good. You hold on to that loophole. We got a raid coming in.
Okay, I work from home, Nori.
Oh,
There you go. Problem solved.
well, then you can just work for an hour and who cares, right?
Exactly. Ha ha ha. I win.
like to say I could do the same thing, but I can't. Well, I could on
That's fair.
2 days out of the week, maybe, as
Mm,
long as I don't get called
yeah.
in.
No, there's definitely one day out of the week I would not do that. But if I timed it right, it would be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, totally fine. Hey, Alec Nord, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, my friend. How it goes? Lots of loops for that whole. Remember, chat is not a teleprompter. Don't just read whatever appears.
But that's the best part, Nori.
No. I get into too
Maybe
much
during a
trouble
golf
just
stream.
reading. On a golf stream, I will do it. Absolutely.
Gotcha.
But I get in a lot of trouble because I will just read whatever's on teleprompter and play into that bit a little too much. I'm like, no,
I don't care.
no,
Go for
we
it.
can't. We gotta behave. It's fine.
This is professional Nori, everybody. Whatever that means.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't know either. But you're doing great so far.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's a normal conversation. Perfectly normal.
It's perfectly normal.
Look. I don't want to hear anything about Sussy Chat. Like we dealt with Sussy Chat 2 Tuesdays ago. It was a thing. I would also like to know what made you settle on the goose.
So my favorite animal is okay. My favorite animal to own is a cat. I love cats. I'm also very cat-like as a person. I don't super love people unless I like you, and then everything is fine. I'm not a. If I were to describe myself in an animal way, I would be a cat. I like to lie around. I like to be fed. And don't touch me.
That is the least surprising thing I have heard.
Right? It makes sense. However, I really love the chaos that comes with geese. And birds and I do not get along. I've established this. Birds and I are not friends. We've never been friends. Arguably, they're one of my least favorite animals. But the goose is fantastic. And then somebody went and made the Untitled Goose Game. And I went, oh, yeah, absolutely. Sign me the fuck up. And then I was just like, you know what? I could just be a goose.
You could just be a goose.
I could just be a goose. Because I played a little bit. I think I played a little bit of on stream once. And that was probably before I became like a goose. I think I adopted the goose thing. Not right at the beginning, probably a little later. But I like the chaos, but also the protectiveness that comes with the goose. I've been described as a mother goose on many occasions, which is funny because I am not a mother. But I am the mom friend.
I mean, I've got a question in here that references you as Mother Goose. I'm like, when did you? And I'm going to ask, when did you
I
pick
did not.
that particular?
When did you? I didn't.
Wasn't a thing, Nori. Don't make it a thing.
It was never a thing. But Snickle there likes to. I've been adopted as mom, which is fine by me. I don't need kids of my own. They exist in my chat. Who needs real kids when you have virtual ones?
Right? Like, it's fine.
They cause enough chaos anyway.
Exactly. It's all right. It's all right. Bob, play nice with your sister.
The shenanigans those two get up to.
Look, as long
Good.
as you're having fun, right? It's
Oh
fine.
yeah. Oh yeah.
As long as nobody's not breaking any bones, nobody's got to go to the hospital. It's all right. Whatever.
Then everything is fine.
What are with these questions, Taya? I'm going to ask
Uh,
before I read this again because I'm like, what? I've had to read this one twice. I'm like, what are we even asking you this one?
I'll tell mom, not that she'll do anything. You're right. I probably.
So Taya would like to know, would you rather smell like cheese, which has been left out in the sun, or a hamster cage, which hasn't been cleaned for a fortnight?
Mm, hamster cage.
I would do the hamster
I
cage if nothing more. The wood chips are a really pleasant smell, even if they have or tend to be a little saturated, especially if they're cedar or juniper wood chips. Make out better in the
Yeah,
long run.
hamsters, I mean, they kind of smell like they don't really smell like feet, but like I've had a hamster. I know what hamster smell is, and I would prefer hamster smell. Personally.
It's just- Which is I'm like this. I'm like, what is it? What am I reading again? Let me just double check on that one.
Uh,
Uh, Kayan, that's question number 2. We've already asked that. But you know, if it helps, we can rehash that. Basically, they were bored.
I was bored. Yep. I was bored. I saw someone else doing it, and I could probably do that in my and here we are.
Don't believe we meant. I don't know what you meant by that, but yes, I don't believe we have meant.
Uh,
Welcome in, welcome in. We're happy to have you here, and thank you for the follow, Luna. Let's see. Now I like this one. This is a good one. What's the silliest thing you've ever done to? Oh, Jesus!
Hmm?
Thank you
What's the
for the
silliest
follow.
thing I've ever done to Oh Jesus? I don't know about that,
What's it?
Nori.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. What's the silliest thing you've ever done to try and impress someone?
Uh,
Sent here
I
by
think
the extra feral EMT. Well, tell Kate we said
it's
hi.
been a long time since I've tried to do that. I'm not
Fair.
sure if I actually remember. Um, I sort of got past that. Like I mean,
To be fair, I think after a certain point in age, we all get to a point where we're just like, you either like me for
yeah,
me or you don't, and whatever, and
yeah.
just kind of roll on with it.
And I knew that I was weird like from the get-go. That was never like I don't think I've ever tried to do something to impress somebody. Mostly because if it's someone that I'm trying to impress that bad, then I'm probably really, really anxious and don't actually want to be around them. Sort of like weird backwards way. Um,
It's actually pretty funny.
yeah,
I
like
I I don't I want to really meet you, but stay away from me. Don't touch.
yeah, but
Don't
also
talk.
like I don't really. Um, no, I can't remember anything in like recent memory that wasn't, like for my job where I just have to like pretend that I know what I'm doing. Uh and like I do know what I'm doing, but of course in the moment everything in my brain's like, you don't know what you're doing. It's like, okay, but I'm here anyway and I have to do this.
I've got to do this, whatever this thing is.
I gotta do it. So, you know. Um no, I don't think I've ever done anything like stupid to impress anyone. I'm sort of anti-stupid. I've been trying to not be like that my whole life. I've had a lot of, looking at other people doing things and been like, that probably wasn't the best way to go about that. And then
You just watch
doing my
somebody
best
like,
to,
oh, casually just
yeah,
jump off the cliff, and you're like, why'd you do?
yeah,
There
why
was
would,
an elevator right next to you. That's a
yeah,
hard way to get.
like, why would you do that?
Why?
Why would you jump when there's stairs? Like, I don't, I don't understand. No, yeah, like, I'm sorry, it's not really an answer, but I don't know.
No, no,
It's
it is
been
an
too long,
answer.
I think.
Like any answer
Yeah.
you give is an answer. Like it's just
If I'm
fine.
seen trying to impress someone, rescue me, I'm anxious and panicking and yeah, basically that. It's just like, "Let me leave. Let me leave, please." But at some point, I'd probably just be like, "Let me leave. Let me out.
This one
I don't
just
wanna be
feels
here
wrong.
anymore."
We're gonna ask it, but I'm gonna preempt with the answer that's probably both.
Okay,
Uh,
fair.
but Taya says, "All right, Mother Goose, Snickle or
Uh-huh.
Bob, choose wisely." Which is like I'm like, nah, I think both works. Unless you actually have a personal favorite, and in which case, go ahead.
Well, okay, so Snickle's my mod. Snickle's my mod,
Yeah.
and Snickle gets mod rights. Um,
Well, that's
if I
usually
if
what
I were
happens with
forced to
mods.
pick, if I were forced to pick, I would pick Snickle. Bob, I love you, but I would pick Snickle, I'm sorry. I win on a technicality.
I love that one. I win on a technicality. I'll take the win.
I'll
Score.
take it.
There you go. Well, that's an interesting one. Alec Norwood likes to know in a PB and J, which is best, strawberry, grape, or do you have a personal preference of something else?
Sorry, I'm getting stuck on grape being an option. Strawberry.
You have something against grape?
I don't like grapes. So yes, I do have something against grapes. I don't like them.
I can hear you
Also,
actively cringing.
yeah.
No, you did not, Katie. You did not miss that one. We hadn't gotten to that one yet.
I mean, like, yeah. I don't. Maybe I've just never looked close enough, but I don't think I've ever seen grape jam slash jelly ever. Like, I didn't even consider that as an option. That wasn't ever a thing that I ever thought about, you know? But
Interesting.
also I don't like grapes, so so it's, kind of moot. Um,
Doesn't matter. I don't like it anyway, so
I don't
it's
like
not
it
on the
anyway,
list.
so yeah.
Fair.
No, I prefer strawberry. I do like a
grew up.
raspberry.
I grew up eating grape.
Mm,
Like it was forced on us because that's what Grandma kept in the house was grape jelly,
fair.
Concord jelly, actually to be really specific.
Mm.
And if you ask me, is there a difference between Concord grape jelly and regular grape jelly? I'm going to ask you, what rock did you hide underneath of your entire life? Yes, there is a monumental difference between the two of them.
Well, I wouldn't know because I live under a rock.
You live under the rock that says I hate grapes, period. So it doesn't matter.
I hate grapes. I don't hate grapes. I just don't like them. There's like I'll eat a grape.
Hmm.
and that's it. Like I've one,
Uh,
I'm like one grape and I'm good.
okay, so I'm going to ask the question. You can tell me to piss off, but I'm curious. Is it a texture thing? Is it a flavor thing? Is it like,
It's
is
an
there a
all of the
particular?
above thing.
Okay,
Yeah, like there's like I prefer green grapes to red grapes, for example,
right.
because red grapes are typically squishier, but if the green grape is squishy, it's worse than trying to eat a red grape. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But now I have to stop and ask the question: where are you getting your grapes from? Because the only grapes I've
The,
ever
the
had are
grocery store,
they're not squishy. Like if you get a
well,
grape that's in season, it's firm,
right.
um, and it's sweet, but not too sweet. The
They
skin
leave a
on it
weird
tends to
texture in
be
it.
a little tangy. So
Yeah, I think that's the part that I don't like is the like the weird feeling, the like weird texture taste thing of the
mhm,
skin on my tongue after I've eaten the grape. It's like
right,
it feels like chalk almost. If I had to describe the way it feels
yeah,
like chalk. It feels like
you're
I've eaten
getting.
chalk.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat those grapes. Those you're not getting
But
good
those are
grapes.
all
I'm sorry.
grapes, Maury.
No, no, that's not
Those
all
are
grapes.
that's every grape I've ever eaten.
Then you have been sadly missing out on some good grapes.
I
No,
can
I
almost
know the grapes you're
guarantee.
talking about. Those are no, those are disgusting.
No, but it's not even like I've had like tasty grapes and they still like nah,
Yeah,
they make my tongue
that's
feel
fine.
weird.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, that's fine. But at the same time, like, okay. Um,
I mean,
like
to be fair, I
wine
do
grapes
live
are
in
really now.
I
You
do
might
live in
try.
Canada
Yeah. Wow.
and we don't like our produce, we don't produce a lot of produce because it's freaking cold here.
Yeah.
So it might just be that like all that stuff we have to import and it takes a while to get there and like I've never
Mm.
had a fresh grape off of the vine. Let me put it that way. I might change my mind if I were picking a grape off of a vine and being like, a berry.
It would be a different experience, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Uh, Now I will say that there are some rather strange grapes to eat. Like they have wine grapes that you can eat. Friend of mine out in Virginia, where we used to live, grew them out back behind his house, and so he would
Mm.
make wine out of it. But he would also
Oh.
go out there and just pick them off the vine, and we'd eat them. And when you get those guys, you actually have to peel the skin off in them, and then you eat the pulp on the inside, and so you don't even eat the skin. You kind of like split it with your
Mm.
knife, put a little cross on it where you pluck it from, and then squeeze it into your mouth. Uh, and there's no skin for at all with that. It does have a bit of a seed to it. You have to spit the seed out, but I mean, otherwise, it's just a nice, almost
Mm.
like eating a kiwi.
That's another fruit I don't like.
I
You're not selling it.
wasn't trying to sell it.
I know. I know. No, fruits and I don't get along, which is unfortunate. I wish I liked fruits, but
Fascinating.
yeah.
It's like so. There's a British streamer that I used to watch. He doesn't stream much anymore.
Mm.
Pirate Boy hates bananas. It actually makes him gag. It
I
was
can't eat
a.
bananas.
It's because
Like, no, no, same. It's the same thing. They make me feel like I'm gonna throw up because of the texture.
fascinating.
Yeah. Anything that's like squishy like that,
Mm-hmm.
I can't have pudding. I can't have jello. I can't have most smoothies. I can only have one milkshake from one very specific place in town. All the other ones, bleh. The way that I describe this is kind of a gross way to describe it, but it's the only way that I can think of. They
Hmm.
all have the texture and consistency of vomit,
That's fair.
and my brain goes, "Ah, texture and consistency of vomit.
Must
Therefore,
be vomit.
ergo must be vomit." And then it attempts to make that a reality, and I don't like that. So
That's, I mean, that's not an unreasonable.
yeah. But it's a bummer because, I would like to enjoy a milkshake and like a smoothie and all of that, but my body's just like, "Ah, get fucked." Like,
I'm
"No,
sorry.
no
I,
fun for you."
I'm sorry. My brain went somewhere else with that because you're like, yeah, no, can't have milkshakes. And I'm like, yep, you definitely not one of those. Your milkshake does not bring the boys to the
My milkshake
yard.
does not bring the boys to the yard. No, as a
I'm
matter of
sorry.
fact, it there's a big sign out front that says, "Go away. No milkshakes here, please."
I'm sorry. It's just one of those
No, no,
random
it's great.
weird thoughts. I'm like, oh God, that's so horrible. But
No milkshakes for me or anyone. Other people can have their milkshakes.
it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Jesus. Doesn't need to be a thing, I promise. Well, so while we're at the PB&J, are you a big fan of crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
I like both. I can appreciate both. If I'm okay, this is gonna be a little strange. If I'm the person putting the peanut butter on the bread, I
Yeah,
prefer smooth because trying to put crunchy peanut butter on anything is a
it's just
logistical nightmare.
atrocious. It's
However,
terrible.
it's awful. So if I'm the one that is dressing the,
Yep,
the
the sandwich.
PB&J, I would prefer smooth. If I am being given a PB&J that happens to have crunchy peanut butter in it, great. If I don't have to do the work to put the crunchy peanut butter somewhere, then crunchy's
Right.
fine. But if I'm the one doing the work, then I prefer smooth. That is my answer.
And you're allowed to be strange because I get called disgusting all the time because I actually like to slide a piece of cheese into my peanut butter and jelly when I'm making it.
What kind of cheese?
Depends on the jelly.
Cheese with your jelly? I mean, I can
So
kind of understand that. No, wait. No, that makes sense to me. I don't
like
I don't quite understand the peanut butter side of it. But the
um
the jelly and the cheese part, I can respect. I can
perfectly
get
normal,
that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
love I love a brie and a fig jam.
right.
Oh, so good. The first time you've heard of
Uh
cheese and jelly? You've never had a brie and a fig jam? Oh, on a
all right.
sandwich. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, so growing up I suffered from hypoglycemia, so I always had low blood
Mm,
sugar. So I was always fighting to
gotcha.
keep my sugar levels up. And a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is great for picking your sugar up or your sugar levels up because it's just basically pure sugar. Um,
Yep. It's carb, protein.
carb. But
Yep.
I needed extra levels of protein in there because you get the sugar in there to get your levels up, and then you pile in the protein in order to give your
Mhm.
body something to continue to consume afterwards to
Mhm.
keep your everything intact. And so just a
Yes. I
plain
am
peanut butter and jelly sandwich would never do the job for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I uh
So
I I dated a diabetic, so I have a
mm.
little bit of a knowledge of
So
that kind of thing.
I put cheese in my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to add in the extra protein I needed to help level me off while I was waiting for my meal. Um,
Yeah. I mean, it makes
Most
sense.
people look at me like I'm just the weirdest sort of thing because you put the peanut butter on, you put the cheese on, you put the jelly on, you close the whole thing up, and you eat it. And they're like, "That's disgusting." I'm like, "You can't taste the peanut butter."
You can't taste the peanut butter?
Nope. It's the
What kind of
wildest thing.
peanut
You
butter are
put
you using?
Just smooth peanut butter. Go to the store and get you a thing of smooth. If you get here's a very
We
basic one
talking
you can do,
like
right?
we talking like Kraft peanut butter?
Jif, Kraft doesn't really make a difference.
Oh, that's sad peanut butter. Sorry.
Look,
My brain's like this. No, I get it. Yeah. So
I've got
yes,
I've
I
got
understand.
palm oil, organic peanut butter in there that's really super tasty. Doesn't matter when you put that. If you take that peanut butter, you put a sharp cheddar on there and strawberry jam, and you close that up and you eat it.
Yeah.
That's it. All you taste
No, that's
is
fair.
the cheddar and the jam. You don't taste the peanut butter anymore.
I would not enjoy that. But I'm glad that you enjoy it. I'm not a sharp cheese human. That's why I like brie, because you can't really taste brie.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do mozzarella and raspberry too, and it's just as good.
True. I doubt I will be trying it anytime soon.
But it's not a matter of sad peanut butter, because the reason why cheese and jam works so well is because the cheese brings out more of the sweetness and makes the jam stand up better. And so when you put cheese, when you put cheese in your PB and J, it's the same thing. Only what ends up happening is that the peanut butter gets clobbered in the process.
Sir, I'm just imagining this block of cheese just like quiet down.
Behave yourself at this party, peanut butter. You mean to be quiet and in the background. Peanut butter's meant to be seen, not heard.
Not tasted.
Right?
No taste for you.
No taste for you. But yes, I tell everybody, I'm like, it's people think it's weird, but like legitimately, you honestly can't taste it.
It is weird, but it's a weird that I respect.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate that level of weird.
It's just like it's been a thing. Most people are like, oh my god, that's so disgusting. Don't knock it till you try it.
Hey Nori.
Yeah.
Can we get a vacuum on the puzzle?
Oh, on the puzzle? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a vacuum on the puzzle.
Thanks. It's getting a little sparse. There we go. Lovely.
Not a problem. I just kind of randomly just pick up the assorted pieces and just start like just go here. No, put it back.
No, I find that like I start having to like move around a whole bunch to see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you start having to scroll out further, or zoom out and zoom back in to be like, okay, where's
this one exact tiny itty bitty piece? Where do you live?
Well, so I have the hardest time with these puzzles because I don't really see colors well.
So I actually pick the super colorful ones then,
because it doesn't make any. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me.
That's fair.
And so I tend to look at the shapes, and so the more of the pieces that are around there, I'm like, okay, so that's a shape that's got this, and so I start looking for that.
That makes sense.
And I pick out a couple of key features, like, so this looks like a part of an A, right? So I would look for like almost an A shape with black marks, and off I go.
Makes sense to me.
Or wait for somebody to get a lot of pieces stuck together on the outside and then sneakily grab them and slap them in the puzzle and be like, look at that.
Look at me go. Look at all this work I did.
Yeah, right? So good. So good at this. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. So... on the scale of weird food, since we're still here in the food topic anyways, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever, that you enjoy to eat on a regular basis, or whenever you can get your hands on it?
I don't think I eat anything weird. I think my body's allergic to weird. In terms of food, I have been an extremely picky eater ever since I was due to an abundance of like overstimulation and texture issues.
Okay.
Um, so I don't really like weird food because weird food often has weird tastes or textures, and I eh, I can't do it.
That's fair. I mean,
um, I don't think I don't eat anything adventurous like ever. I can't even eat spice. I'm literally allergic. Like I am I am about as white as a white person can get. Like I can't I'm allergic to capsaicin. So
It's
which is
fine.
really unfortunate.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know that I would call that unfortunate.
I
Capsaicin
want to
isn't
be able
all
to
that it's
enjoy
cracked.
spicy.
It's not really all it's cracked up to be.
I mean, I
Um,
guess. But like there's a whole lot of, extra flavors in what would be typical spicy food that I don't get to enjoy because I can't eat
okay,
it.
as a person that grew up eating spicy food
Mm,
to some degrees, right?
give me a wisdom.
My issue with spicy food is that people tend to make it hot just because they want it to burn and they want it hot.
Right. I don't want that.
And
That's
that's just
yeah.
like that's just pain for the sake of pain. And okay, go have your kink somewhere else and leave it out of my food. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Leave my food alone. No, but the thing is like in the spicy food that I know does come with a lot of flavor. Like for example, a lot of Korean dishes have like spicy gochujang in them.
mhm.
I would love to be able to eat that stuff. There's a whole bunch of flavor packed in there that I will never get to taste because I can't eat it. And like I could make it just with no spice, but the
Mhm.
spice is part of the flavor in that.
Yeah.
So that's it
Mm,
is what it is.
yeah, it's fine.
I've accepted my fate. But no,
There's
I
that
don't need a
there's
lot
that
of
YouTube
stuff.
video where they're like what is that? The hottest wing or something like that, where
Oh,
they sit down
yeah.
and intentionally eat stuff to like set their face on fire and everything. I'm like, no, that's
Oh,
just
it's hot ones, isn't it?
pain. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm like, what
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
name of this? I can't ever remember it. It's fine. It's fine. Somebody will put it in there in chat. Be like, it's
yeah.
this, Nori.
Yeah. Come on.
How could you not know that?
How could you not
Jeez.
know? That's
I would
hot.
be honest. Have you ever done that? Have you ever just like thrown out like I know it should be like this, but I can't really think of it, and my brain's not working for whatever reason. But chat will help me out, and they'll fill it in, and so you just kind of like you treat chat as like Google for a few minutes.
Sometimes, yeah, because my brain likes to forget words
Uh huh.
just for fun. Um, Usually someone will pick up what I'm putting down.
Right. Like,
Like someone will figure it out. And if they don't, then well, we're here. We're here now.
uh, Kayan says spicy is actually a self defense mechanism for the plants. It's actually a mild poison, yet people decided to eat them anyways. Then
Yep.
ghost pepper is black belt in defense, and it still gets its ass kicked every day.
Mhm, mhm. Yep. Yeah, humans are weird.
I don't even think weird even covers it sometimes.
Yeah, it's an understatement for sure. Um, yeah, there's
I
also
mean,
like coffee is like it's a stimulant, so it's technically a drug,
yeah.
which is
Well, the
technically a
caffeine
poison.
is the drug.
Yeah, yeah, which is also technically a poison.
It's
Oh,
it's
so
mhm.
shameless plug for a second. I
Oh,
have a podcast where I talk about stuff. And the format of the podcast is my friend asks me a question that they found in the and I attempt to answer it using usually Google. And we discovered that uh, the reason that Coca-Cola is called Coca-Cola is because used to like you know how the thing is like cocaine used to be in Coca-Cola? It's not that
Yep.
simple.
No, no.
Cocaine comes from the coca plant,
Yep.
and the extract of the coca plant is what they used to make Coca-Cola out of, which is why it's called Coca-Cola. Also, the coca plant is illegal in the
Hmm.
US, and they stopped using it, obviously,
Yep.
a long time ago. But
They had
yeah,
changed the formula and everything. Did you know that
yeah.
they have changed that formula several times? And they ended up going. Every time that they change the formula, they end up going back to the old prior formulation because people stopped drinking it.
I mean, that makes sense. That tracks. Humans like their coca stuff. You can just
Don't
like
touch my Coke.
buy. Don't touch my Coke. That's my Coke. I also don't like fizzy drinks, so I never drank when I was younger. Never
No
a thing
fizzy
that I
drinks.
enjoyed. No. I have a whole like I said, I have a whole slew of texture problems.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. No, I'm like, how can I like? There's not a good way to say that, so we're just gonna nah. We're just gonna That's all right. We're just gonna nah. We're just gonna skip that.
Just
Move on. Nah.
eh. Where do you live? Sorry, talking don't
Where do
dox
I
yourself
live?
on the internet, folks. Don't
Uh,
do it.
I am in
No, it's fine.
PNW, but you know that already. You're
I do.
you're over here with me, so I'm
I am also here in the PNW. Yes, yes.
so
Yes, indeed.
make your own authentic root beer. It's actually sarsaparilla, which is a drug. Yes.
Yep.
Yepperoonies.
See, now that all of the colors are all now I'm looking for shapes.
Welcome to my world. Like shapes and at that point, see, to me, I look at puzzles like these kind of puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, is just an exercise in brute force cryptology.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's all you're doing is you're keep applying a solution over and over again until you find the slot where it fits at, and then you pick up another piece and then you do it all over again. It's brute force cryptology over and over again.
There's a puzzle making company that is actually local to where I live,
Mm-hmm.
and they make puzzles with irregular shapes. So you
Oh,
don't
just make
get
it
this
easy.
like it is actually really sometimes it's really easier and sometimes it's like what do you mean that fits there? What the fuck? Um but they're really cool. They have like I'll send you a link. I'm not going to mention it because if I mention it
Yeah.
then people will know where I live. But um some people know where I live already.
I was gonna say
It is what it is.
I think some of us know where you live at already.
Yeah, for sure. You know, in an effort to not completely dox myself.
Yes, which is a
Um,
preferable state.
yes. I will send it to you and you can look at it if you would like to in the future if you want like puzzles in real life.
Now did you grow up doing puzzles?
Kind of, yeah. So my one of the sort of like Christmas holiday time traditions, get out a
Mm-hmm.
puzzle box and do a puzzle like through Christmas. And for a while we were just like buying 1,000-piece puzzles because that's what you do when you have a Christmas tradition that involves puzzles is you
Right.
buy 1,000-piece puzzles. And it's just like one of those things that the family kind of got together and sort of hum and haw over, place some pieces, and then get up and go converse, and then come back to the puzzle. Of course, there were always like 3 or 4 of us that just didn't stop staring at the puzzle
You just lived in front of
because
it.
yeah, we just lived there. That's where we like, it's where we ate our dinner and
Yeah.
yeah, it was sort of like family tradition kind. That and crokinole.
That and what?
Crokinole.
Never heard of it.
Ah, it's great. It's
You will
like
have
if
to
you
educate.
Oh my god, okay. So, it's crokinole is, um I will I'm gonna type it in the chat because uh, croquet okay. Um, it's spelled like this, crokinole. Uh, it is the internet says it is possibly of Canadian origin. Makes sense that, you know, this is a very possibly Canadian thing. So it is basically like if you shove together shuffleboard and curling, but tabletop sized, and uh you have to avoid like pegs and stuff, and there's some rules about what you can and cannot hit and what counts as a hit. It's They're speedy games. Like you get 15 pieces on each side. They're like little
Hmm.
discs. And your aim is to get as many points as there are rings around the board that tell you like what the points are for the scoring at the end of the game. And the goal is, first of all, to get as many points as possible. And second of all, to try to get into the bullseye, which is in the very center of which is a little hole, um, which gives you like 20 points. Uh, and but if there's a member another color, so you have two colors. If there's a disc on the board of the other color, you have to hit that piece. If you don't hit that piece, or if one of your pieces doesn't hit a piece of another color, then the piece that you're using to hit it is out. So you have to, it's a constant like, if there's no one on the board, you can aim for the center. But if there's other people on the board, you have to knock them off the. They don't have to go out. You just have to touch them.
Right.
It's very fun, and my dad is very good at it. Consistently annoying. But it's fun. That was also a Christmas thing that we would play crokinole.
I have never heard of this. Now I have a need to go and look it up after we get off this conversation. I'm like,
It's
time to go do some
fun.
research.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's usually two players. Play it with two, like split teams. But
See,
it's
if you had said cornhole, I'd be like, yes, I know all about cornhole.
I don't know what that is. Nothing. I don't know what that is.
Cornhole is one of these. It's a game that's very popular in Texas and in South. It's not just a beanbag toss, squirrel. It is beanbag tossing, but it's not just a beanbag toss.
No.
So there's it's a table that we took off half the legs so it leans at an angle. And then some genius decided to cut a hole at the far side of the table that sits at the high point. So this table sits at about a 35-degree slant.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And so the idea is you get points for landing your beanbag on the table, and you get more points by landing it through the hole, and you're both throwing your bags
played
on
this
there.
At fairs. Yeah.
Beanbag toss. It's called cornhole. It's not the same thing.
Called cornhole. Okay.
Yes, it's called cornhole.
Why?
Good answer. Good question. I have no idea.
Why is it called cornhole? Is it because it used to be about tossing corn in the hole before they had the bean
No,
bags? Where the
no,
bean bags used to not be filled with beans, but corn instead?
not that I'm aware of.
These are the things that I need to know, Nori. Why is it called cornhole?
You'll have to go and ask the Google then.
What I'm doing.
I can hear you furiously typing. You're like, I have
Tippity
to have the
tippity
answer
tappy. Now I gotta know. It's okay. I'll figure it out later. But at least I have it here and back.
It's fine. It's fine. It's one of those, like the other one that I recently got educated about, and that was I was working for Chick-fil-A at the time, was this I can't remember the name of the stupid game. It's basically tennis with a wiffle ball. And you're like, really? And it's got a whole, yeah, it's literally
Pickleball.
tennis with a,
Yeah, it's pickleball.
yes, pickleball. There you go. Like, what is the name
Yeah.
of this? Pickleball? Yep.
My mom plays that. Apparently, pickleball bats are really expensive.
Yes, they are.
I don't understand.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not a sports player, so
I am also not a sports player, much to the chagrin of my. She loves the outdoors. She loves walking. She loves being active. And every time she's like, "You want to go for a walk?" I'm like, "No,
no.
I
Go
don't."
outside? No.
No.
Thank you
I
for the
would like
offer.
to stay
Nah.
inside. Stay inside, please.
What temperature is it outside? No. I'm good. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. I do rock climbing though. Like, so I'm active, but inside. I go to indoor gyms. I don't want any of that outdoor stuff. What is that?
Look, you guys did pickleball. We did wiffle ball.
Mm.
I always found it interesting growing up playing wiffle ball, right? Because the bat you use was basically a really long dowel rod.
And now I gotta look up. Thinking of a different
wiffle ball. Wiffle ball is just baseball with a
tiny plastic. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It was developed in 1953 in Fairfield, Connecticut. There you go. That's your daily trivia.
There you go. Did you know? I didn't, but I do now.
I do now. Yep.
As Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story. I used to love listening to him. It's always so much fun.
I'll admit, I do not know who that is. That's okay.
So Paul Harvey was
the internet.
Paul Harvey was a radio guy. He had a radio bit that he did. And he would always come on and he would start telling you this story that didn't make a whole lot of sense. Right? You'd be like, oh, here's how so-and-so was working on the submarine one day, trying to find the best way to get better springs to help move the propulsion along, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And he'd tell you all about this. He goes, and then, he discovered that this new spring that he had made, goes downstairs alone or in pairs, and it makes a slinky sound. And that's how the slinky was born. And now you know the rest of the story. Like, he gives you the back. Oh, it was fascinating listening to the stories he would tell, because you were like, what are we learning about today? You're like, you have no idea where the story. Yeah. And then it drops in. You're like, yes. And so now you know the rest of the story. And he would tell you about what it was that you were then learning about. It was always such a It was
I
one of
feel like
those things. Like it's like kind of
yes,
cool.
I feel like you would really enjoy uh, a radio show on the CBC called Vinyl Cafe.
I listened to that one actually.
Nice. I was gonna say it sounds right up your alley.
Yeah, yeah. I also like to listen to NPR too on occasions, and Tiny Desk music from Tiny Desk is always a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm familiar with Tiny Desk, though I don't. I'm not a radio so much.
I don't listen to the radio much anymore, just because there's really nothing good on.
Yeah, you might also. I don't know. Get it? How far CBC goes, but you might enjoy a show called Perks and Quirks. It's a little more like sciency, I want to say, but it's fun, and I like the guy who the host. He's got a neat voice.
Fancy, absolutely fancy. Squirrel's like, I keep getting new Rex. Don't worry, I will keep sending you more Rex there, Squirrel. I've got an entire nutty squirrel list ready to go for you.
Ooh, a whole playlist?
A whole playlist all about acorns and peanuts and people listen to radio for something other than music.
Wild, I know.
Can I hear what, Squirrel? I can hear the X-File fart song.
Can you hear the excruciatingly long sigh of exasperation? I can.
Squirrel, I had ESP. We'll do this better than that. I had ESPN, and I knew the play-by-play before I'd even said it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't even worry about it, right? Snickle Fritz would like to know, would you rather have a magic van that can teleports you through time, teleport or / time travel you anywhere you want to? God, what is this? These questions these nights. Hang on a second. Would you rather have a magic van that can teleport / time travel you anywhere you want, or have a magic ring that when it touches a book, you are instantly transported into that book to experience it as a character of your own choosing?
I think I'd rather teleport / time travel. I don't think I'd use the time travel very often. The teleportation would be.
So you'd use the van,
because then I could just like visit people.
Right. Any particular first stops?
Literally anybody who's far enough that I have to get on a plane. So like Snickle, Squirrel, my friend Nova, Theo, anyone who I need to get on a plane to see. Done. I'm in the van. I'm there.
We're making this happen. We're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
To fix your laptop.
Yes.
Snickle needs a laptop fix.
Snickle needs a new laptop is what they need. Their laptop is very much dead.
Ooh, unfortunate.
It's doing its best. And its best is not very good.
Look. I've been using. I bought a laptop that I bought it specifically to do software development work on, and that is what I have been using for the past couple months while I have been in transition moving around,
Hmm.
I feel Snickle's pain.
Yeah. Yeah. It worked a little bit yesterday when we were playing Jackbox.
There you go. A little bit of
A little.
a
Just a
little.
smidge.
Well, it's better than none.
True.
Running around with this, I've got the same piece. I have now made a complete circuit around the board. I'm like, nope, doesn't fit anywhere.
Where are you?
So
What is that?
I'm still running around with this piece in my mouse. I'm like, ooh, I will find it yet. Just wait.
Just you
No.
wait.
I've already tried these things. It's the definition of insanity. I will keep doing it until it goes somewhere.
I'll make it work.
I brought a hammer with me. I will smash.
All right.
Yes.
Try right here.
Oh, see, that's my problem. I'm all on the outside, so I need to go in the middle.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We figured it out. We got there.
We got it. It's okay. Yeah, because none of the computers or laptops you bought would play games, so you have a Steam Deck.
Mm.
Well, I get that, Gan. Sometimes, okay. So when I first started streaming, I actually streamed from a laptop, but I had bought a gaming laptop. So I had bought it just as I was starting college. I had to go and get my bachelor's degree in order to maintain my chosen career field. I went and bought myself a very expensive piece of paper.
As you do.
I'd rather not, but it's the thing that happens.
Same. Yeah, I feel that.
So I spent what was it, like $2,000 on this gaming laptop. So it had a nice high-end video processor in there and plenty of RAM and everything else. And so that's what I streamed on for at least the first year, I think year and a half that I was streaming.
Yeah.
And then I swapped over to a desktop and built a gaming rig and everything to run around on. I kept that gaming laptop. I'm like, I still have this thing. And when I hit the road, I reached for that thing. I'm like, okay, we're going to blow the dust off on you and we'll get you to get back out here and do a little bit of gentle streaming. Like, you can handle a little bit of gentle streaming. No.
No. It's too old, Nori.
No. I blew the dust off that thing. It's like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I said, why did you wake me up?
Dude,
why
I'm
am I here?
tired.
I'm tired, man.
Oh God, yeah, Alienware. Just look, Alienware. You buy an Alienware laptop. 90% of the weight of that laptop is the power brick that you have to plug into the wall.
Yep.
That's just literally the only brand laptop I've ever seen do that. Out of all of the ones, I'm like, why? Hey, look, there you go.
We did it. Good job, everybody.
Bravo. It's literally one of those. I've never figured out why they needed to have such a heavy power brick.
Yeah. I never had one. My ex had one, but we don't talk about him.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to talk about him at all. But yeah, Alienware is the only computer laptop that I've ever seen that you can definitely use it as a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, nice.
You just grab that power brick, swing it around your head, and just take people out.
Yeah. Improvised weapon.
No, I don't even know that I would call that an improvised weapon. I would just say it's just a normal. You know, it became the de facto. We geeks carried it around. Why? Because that's the way we showed off Mixed Certain. We got respect where we went to. You shoved
Yeah.
me in the last locker for the last time. Watch this. Check out my computer. Whap.
Whack.
Just- yeah, exactly, Snicklefritz. Like those things are not a joke. It's just weird. Meanwhile, you go and buy yourself like an Asus or something like that, and what you have is this little dinky power brick to run everything. You're like, okay,
Mhm.
bring the gym to the nerds.
Yep. Getting swole, just carrying that thing around.
It's just, it's one of those things, right? I have done customer support for computers for a couple of years, and it's the different power bricks that you get your hands on, and you're like, at the end of the day, I can just go to the nearest convenience store and buy one of these fits everybody multi-adapter power bricks, and they're smaller, lighter, and still provide all the same power. And I don't have to worry about getting a hernia every time I pick up my my laptop bag.
Makes sense to me.
I don't know. Do we want another puzzle, or are we good with the puzzle? I can go fetch us another puzzle.
If we do another puzzle, maybe I don't know.
It'd be a smaller one.
Yeah.
This one was 700. We'll do like a 3. I think a 300 will be fine.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, let me find where the. Okay, come here. There we go. All right.
While you do that, I will keep reading about corn.
About cornhole. I must know more about beanbag tossing. It's just beanbag tossing, I promise.
Well, no, it's like it's not that. It's about why it's because there has to be a reason why it's called cornhole and not something else.
It's because you're throwing corn through a hole.
Right. That's my thought. I do think it's because the stuff that used to be in the bags was corn. That's why.
If you scroll back up, right, to chat, somebody put it in there. I was actually stopped to read it. I was going to read it out loud. Here it is. Snicklefritz said, corn was utilized more often as a weight rather than a food because of its abundance. Cooperman, the creator of cornhole, determined a bag of corn was much safer to throw than stone. The rest, as they say, is history. And I got to the end of that bit, which is what spawned the whole talk about Paul Harvey.
Yeah.
And then we went down that direction of chattering like that.
Yeah, this most likely is that the name is self-explanatory. Corn denoting how you use bags of corn, and hole denoting the target hole in the. But of course, now we don't use corn.
No, we don't use corn, which is a shame because that's a really good band. They do some nice music. Yeah. Okay. There we go. 300 puzzles. Don't yawn.
Now the real question is where is the pickles in the ball? I don't know if that's
Captain,
a question I can answer.
Captain, you don't want to know. So the pickles are not in the ball because Sandy has swiped all the pickles and have gotten rid of them.
They carved the pickle in the ball. They didn't though, because it's a wiffle ball.
It is a wiffle ball. It's a wiffle ball, and it is not even like
What's a
it's not a
pickled
bat. It's
bat?
just a little
It's a
paddle.
paddle. Yeah.
Like there's nothing to represent a pickle, and only
It's
one
like
ball has got a bunch of holes in it. I'm like, what
yeah. It's like
is this? Like, how does that name work for that? Like,
I
that's
don't
the bigger
know.
curiosity.
Okay. Round 2. Why is it called pickle?
There you go. There's the new puzzle link.
Yay. Round 2. Go.
It's like, I mean, you can sit around and ask like all these interesting questions, and some things, which is kind of half the reason why I do Talk Tuesdays, is because I'm curious
Hmm.
uh, about how people have gotten to where they're at, why they chose to go the direction. Like, you've got a million different decisions that you can make,
Uh-huh.
and instead, what you have decided to do is you've decided to take your free time and spend it here trying meeting people and having fun with them and uh, playing horrendous games of golf, among other things.
I love the horrendous games of golf. They're some of my favorites.
But there's a choice for that, right? Every choice comes with a consequence, and it's always interesting to learn people's rhymes or reasons and the thought process that goes behind it. You
For
get to
sure.
learn a little bit about somebody that way, and how they think and how they react to things, and I always find that sort of stuff fascinating.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me on here. It's
I
good fun.
appreciate it. Well, it is good fun, and this is not the first time I've tried to get you on here, but it's I think the first time where it's actually worked out well for us, timing
Yeah, I mean,
wise.
you invited me like when I started doing it, and then I just never picked a time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
It
fine.
was like, oh, a year and a half later. Sorry
It's
about
fine.
that thing that you asked me about.
It's whether you're it doesn't even matter, right? Like it's always just fun. I look, I have been doing this now for I'm coming up on 2 years of doing this,
Mhm.
and it's just like, wow. I have talked to a lot of different people, and every new person I have on here for a Talk Tuesday is always a very interesting conversation. You get to learn an awful lot about the individual, uh, and it's a lot of fun. I do an awful lot of laughing like an idiot.
Yeah. Maybe that's good though. I feel like that's healthy.
I feel like everybody should laugh like an idiot periodically. Like
I agree.
it's invigorating. Um,
Yeah. Humbling, one might say.
okay, I suppose one might say that. I don't know that I would say humbling. I find it just
Well, I mean,
enjoyable.
for sure. And I think what I mean with by humbling is like one can acknowledge that one is not smart all the time.
Oh
I think
yeah,
that's where my brain was going with it,
I
which is
see.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm allowed to be a bit of a dumbass, and that's okay.
right. It's it's enjoyable to be
It's
able to be
enjoyable.
like, yeah, it's fine. I don't
Exactly.
have to have all the answers, and none of the
Yeah,
answers even have to make sense.
exactly. It's
I've
like me
I've,
trying
I've
to sorry. I was I was playing House of Da Vinci 2 while I was sick, and at some point
Mhm.
I asked the question of, "Can I move the sun?" And then immediately no. No, I can't move the sun. The sun is staying where it is.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
not going
just
anywhere.
it's not going anywhere. It was just that moment of, like, sick brain being like, "Can I do this?" And then the clarity coming in about 3 seconds too late of being like, "No.
No,
No,
no.
I can't." And now I get to sit with the fact that I have attempted in my brain to move the sun. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. It was really funny.
Katie, have yourself a good night. Sleep tight. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, the idea of being okay not knowing a thing. I think more people need to be more comfortable not knowing a thing, but also like wanting and being curious about the thing. I think curiosity is also really good.
Right.
Like me in pickleball, being like, I don't know why is it called pickleball. I don't know why it's called pickleball. I would like to find out.
Well, so my philosophy, my thought process have always been like, the day I stop learning something new, then you might as well just bury me now. Like just
Yeah,
shuffle me off to my grave. I'm done. Um,
yeah. It's important
I
to learn.
like not having all the answers because that means I
Mhm.
get to learn something new.
Yeah,
Um,
it's good and it's healthy and it like keeps your brain fresh and stuff.
wait. That's how you keep your brain fresh. Here, I
By
thought it was
learning.
sniffing Clorox to keep it good and clean. Jeez, what was I?
Oh no, not the Clorox.
To be
Ignorance
fair,
is in
my
fact bliss sometimes, yes. But
see,
also,
I
I want
don't
to know
like
things.
that statement so much. I think ignorance is an excuse not to learn.
Well, see, that's so my thought there is like there's a difference in stupidity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ignorance is genuinely not knowing something,
Yeah,
uh, and speaking about something as if you know something, but you genuinely don't. Whereas stupidity is knowing that you're wrong, but saying it anyway.
fair.
That's like knowing that this is like wrong and doing it anyway, or something to the degree. Um, but like I think in the
Well,
sense that
that's
ignorance is
okay.
bliss, like there are some things that I do not want to know
Right.
for my own sanity. I don't want to know, and in that case, ignorance is bliss. But I do think it's a good thing to like be constantly learning and like knowing things about the world. I
Yeah.
think that's really important.
Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. I'm
Yeah.
down for that. Right. Like
Yeah.
that's good. Stupidity is. I like the guy, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But the constant every time you watch this show, I probably shouldn't do it. Okay, that's stupid.
Exactly. Like knowing that it's a bad idea and doing it anyway.
Like, probably shouldn't do it. Well, then don't fucking do it. The
Then
hell's
don't
wrong
do
with you?
it. Like
That's like
like
handing a kid a fork and they're like, I probably shouldn't stick this in the light socket. And then there's a brownout going on. You're like, what in the
yeah. Like I probably
no.
shouldn't say this, then don't say it. Like there is an option to just
Don't do it.
not to just not. You could
Exactly.
just
Right.
not.
You could just save us all the headache and the hassle,
Yep.
do us all a favor,
And
and
just
just not.
don't.
Be a valid contributing member to the gene pool, please. If not, here's your Darwin Award. See yourself out.
Yep. Yep. Sometimes I go on that site just to read the
Oh my God. Yes.
they're horrible.
Oh, they're terrible. But
It's
you
like, why
still go
would you
over
do
like,
that? Oh,
yeah.
I will never understand.
Yeah. Okay. I thought Darwin Award site was terrible, though. I'll
Mm.
be honest with you. There's a far worse site. People of Walmart.
Oh no. Oh no.
The things that I'm like, why would you go out in public like that?
Uh,
Not even silly. It's just deranged and nightmare fuel.
It's like don't go to Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m. That's don't do it.
No, no, no,
That is nope. Just
no. Yeah,
stay
exactly.
home.
No, just no. I need
Uh,
what for tomorrow? You know what? It'll wait till tomorrow.
it,
I will get
yeah,
it tomorrow. I'm not.
yeah,
No, I don't.
yeah. It can wait.
It's not. I promise you, it's not that important to have it right now.
Yeah, Walmart closed at 11 p.m. Not open right now. Ours is 24 hours. I
Yeah,
do
ours used to.
understand that.
Well, I don't know about the ones around here, but the ones out on the East Coast where I was at were still 24 hours.
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
ours is 24 hours. And like granted, I mean, we might not have the exact kind of brand of Walmart Strange that you guys have. Um,
You can have
but I
it.
still wouldn't go there.
We'll export it to you if you want it.
Please, dear God, no. No, I'm good, thanks. You can keep it. No, 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 thank you.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll,
we're happy to
no,
export them to you. Like you can
no,
have them.
no, no, thanks.
It's oh. For a while there, I remember when that stuff used to show up in the what's that, the RSS RFF? Yeah, the
The what?
RSS feeds.
Oh, yeah.
At least with the website, it's curated a little bit, and so some of the
Mm-hmm.
really like terrifying stuff doesn't make it on there. The old RSS feeds, yeah, no, there was no filter. You'd be like, oh look, there's been an update to the people of Walmart. Let me go check it out. Oh good
Oh
no.
God. Oh God, why?
What did I know? With lolcat.
Yeah, that's probably safe. Stick with
Oh,
the lolcats.
oh, it is a time. People talk about 4chan being bad. The old RSS feeds.
God, 4chan. Oh, I never got into it. I very luckily kind of like avoided all of that. It was never my thing, and I don't intend to ever make it my thing.
Probably a
Uh,
wise idea.
yeah, I'm
Very
gonna
wise
stay
decision.
blissfully away from that.
I wholeheartely confirm this decision.
Yeah, and that is what I mean by ignorance. It's like I don't want to know.
Not
Whose
interested.
eyeball is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's no one's eyeball.
You're asking the
And
wrong
we circle back
person.
to
I still think we need to export.
No,
Canada needs some of this extra special.
no, it doesn't. It does not. It probably already has it, but like, east of me. I don't want it here. I don't. No, 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 thanks. I'm good. Let me stay in my safe Walmart space.
Well,
To be honest, I don't really shop there at all.
we can at least be thankful of the fact that I now have at least 4 more confirmed acorners for Swift Squirrel. So I'm doing
Nice,
good.
nice, 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 nice.
I want to see if I can't get it down to a solid 100 acorns a day shipped there.
Oh no.
I, And you know Squirrel well enough, but you are hearing her. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no.
I can hear Squirrel laughing at me, calling me a tool, and then like, don't you dare!
Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh dear.
It's fine. It's fine.
They're going to be launched back at you.
Do we get bonuses if they're real acorns?
Oh.
Look, okay. It's fun to tease and
Oh. Ah, yes.
Yes, Squirrel's like, I think I've got you covered. Nobody's going to give Squirrel. I have my ways. Not the Christmas card. No.
Too dangerous. I mean, you can always do what I do. I just don't put a return address on those sometimes if I'm sending out Christmas cards. It's like you can still send one.
Yeah,
but
you can still send one. You just don't put a return address on it.
Sneaky.
However, it doesn't really. So we live in the digital age.
Oh yeah. There's a billion ways.
There's
to look up
no
stuff.
privacy.
Yeah.
And if you're an American citizen, you have even less expectation of privacy.
Yeah.
Like our freaking government is constantly selling our information to everybody just as much as anybody else is.
Yeah.
I figured that, if you're gonna do anything, then don't be what's the word I'm looking for? Creepy about it.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, don't be creepy in general, but
yeah,
And I like to say, if you're gonna do something dumb, do it fast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Squirrel knows me well enough to know I'm a lot of bluster, just because I'm here for the reaction more than anything else. I
for sure, yeah.
It's far more fun to get a good laugh, and get a reaction out of somebody, and then just move on. It's a good threat. It'll never happen.
We hope. We think maybe.
Sometimes. I don't know. I might get a wild hair up my butt, but it has happened.
Fair.
It's just not often. Squirrel, you have been reacting to my tormenting now for several years. As scary as that sounds.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah. Time slips by so fast, though. It's just one of those things. I really.
Yeah. Even the fact that my 3rd year just affiliate anniversary is coming up, I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's been 3? I mean, it's been even longer than that. But like 3? I've been doing this for over 3 years? Since when? Well,
and Zoda was here during when I went affiliate, and Zoda just popped in here for his 36-month resub. Like,
which is insane.
Good Lord. It's 3 solid years.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Insane.
I blame Squirrel. It's Squirrel's fault.
She stole it.
Squirrel's gone nuts. You know, as a streamer, we have to we take a lot of guff from chat. Like chat gets in there and torments, and we make it possible for them to torment because we give them tools to get in there and be a part of the action and cause chaos and everything else.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer in, you know, I will give as good as I get.
Which is good. You need that. Where does this live? Sorry. I
found it.
This one. Oh. It didn't fit there before for some reason. Well.
It fit there now.
I guess I just wasn't close enough.
Cute but shy. Welcome in.
Hello, cute but shy. We won. We did.
Yay. All right. So I have somehow managed to keep skipping this question and forgetting about it, but the extra feral EMT, aka Katie, would like to know: are you a stocks or a Crocs individual? And I thought when they said stocks, I thought they meant
you might have to explain that to me.
Okay, so I initially thought it was Birkenstocks, but apparently no. Stocks is apparently the another name for sandals.
Oh, I mean,
and I've never heard that
sandal.
Not all Birkenstocks are sandals, because there's some Birkies that are shoes too.
That's true. We don't call them stocks up here. We call them Birks.
Right.
The sandals specifically. Neither. But if I had to pick one, I would pick the stocks/sandals. I don't like plastic shoes. They make my feet sweat, and they get slippery. I don't like that.
I don't. We have a Croc store down the road here. And I made the mistake of sticking my head in it because I'm like, why do you need an entire like store for Crocs? Like these are not anything like these are like $5 cheap sandals I would buy from Kmart.
Yeah. Like rubber shoes, no. Like I don't like, they just ugh. Yeah. But to be honest, I don't like my feetsies being out in the world. I like them in socks, and I prefer them in shoes proper, not sandals, not flip-flops. My toes don't like the outside air. I like socks.
I'm a big fan of socks myself, so don't feel bad.
I could not walk around barefoot. No. That's too many sensory problems. Can't do it.
I can't walk around barefoot just because I have really tender soles.
Oh, same. Yeah.
And so,
yeah,
for me, it just hurts.
Yeah.
So I like my socks. I like my shoes. And thank you very much. I'll even wear boots. Boots are nice.
I love a boot.
I refuse to try high heels. I have been convinced to wear a pair of platforms, but I'm not high heels. I will not do those.
I mean, they're okay. They do definitely hurt after risk of like injury and stuff.
I can't stand up in those things. I fall over. I have no balance on those.
It's all in the hips, Nori.
That I have no hips.
That's why you got to lower your own center of gravity. That's the center of gravity. You gotta learn to swing them.
No. No hips. Sorry. Doesn't work.
That's okay. You don't need to like heels. I don't even really like heels, though I do have this like sick pair of the heeled boot. They're really pretty. I got them in the Netherlands.
No, I am not hip there, Snickle Fritz. Unfortunately, I very am not. I have a flat tushy and I have flat hips. Like I could model as a pencil and be
A
perfectly
pencil.
for it.
I love that. You should dress up as one for Halloween one. See if anyone notices the difference.
I don't think anybody would. Like, oh look, it's just Nori. He's yellow this
It's just
time.
Nori. Yeah. I have an answer about pickle. I still don't know why it's called. Oh, I do know why it's called pickles. Okay, would you like to know about pickles and
Sure, go
why
for it.
it exists and why it's called pickleball?
Go for it.
So apparently, it was invented by some rich dude on a badminton court following a round of golf. Uh, Apparently, they were looking for badminton equipment, but they couldn't find any, so they opted for ping pong paddles and a wiffle ball, which was apparently easier to find than badminton equipment. And the reason it's called pickleball is because that's what their dog's name was. They named it after the dog. And that's how pickleball happened.
Named it after the dog.
Apparently, but there's also another reason. It's said that the wife named it after the pickle boats in crew, also known in pickle boats in rowing, because the boat would be the least competitive boat in the race with a crew that was thrown together at random, because that's how the game happened, because it's a game that was born out of using leftover equipment from other sports.
I have no idea what a pickle boat is, and okay.
A pickle boat is the boat in rowing that doesn't have like a proper team. It's a team made out of teams.
I see.
Or like people like the people on the sidelines or something. It's a fjord. Play.
It is a fjord. Wait, what?
Why is this?
It's a fjord with me on his channel.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Oh, Nickel, I have an answer for you about why is it called a pickle boat. In sailing, the pickle boat is the last boat to finish in a race. The term is said to have come from the practice of fishing fleets, where the last boat of a flotilla to return to port was the boat that stayed at sea while the crew, quote unquote, pickled the catch with brine.
Aha.
Yeah.
Now, that makes logical sense.
Yeah.
Yo, Fjord, welcome in.
Hello, hello.
And in honor of Fjord's raid, nerd,
yes.
What would be your death row final meal?
Oh.
That's been
I've never had
Brother
to think
Fjord's,
about that because we don't have that up here.
It's been Fjord's like favorite question that he asks for every one of the
okay.
our special guests. So
I don't even know. My mom's crepes, maybe. I would like to eat that as well. She makes really good crepes.
Your mother's crepes. Just plain crepes? No fruit filling or anything else?
No, maple syrup, man. Real maple syrup.
Oh, never mind. Of course. I was like, wait, you don't use fruit in your crepes? Like what? No,
No,
we already went over this. You and fruit don't get along.
I don't
I
like
have
fruit.
learned. I
Me
have
and fruit do
learned.
not get along.
See, I learned.
Yeah. The traditional way of eating it is with powdered sugar and lemon juice, actually.
Yep. Which I've never
But
been a really big fan of.
I'm a I'm, I like the maple syrups. Japanese style crepe place. Very
Oh yeah.
different, yes. Cream and chocolate, which I also would not be able to eat. Ugh, cream. Ugh.
Now I tell you, I'm not a really big egg eater, but I am always down for a good Japanese omelet. I love the way they roll those things over, and as you chew through them, you get all like the little layers as they get rolled up. Really
Oh,
fantastic.
sorry. When you said Japanese omelet, I thought you meant the one that they put like the omo rice one
Yeah, the
with like
tamagoyaki.
the literal liquid egg inside, and
Oh
I
no no.
got grossed out a little bit for a second. No, the rolled eggs. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That stuff's really tasty. Tamagoyaki. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff. Yes. I also love an onigiri.
Oh, good. We have finally succeeded in making somebody hungry and all the food talking.
I'm gonna go eat after this. Just gonna be cereal.
I
That's
learned
great.
to make tamagoyakis myself
Hmm.
because A, they're not hard to make, and B, they're really freaking good.
I wish I had the pan for it. I want like one of the square shaped.
Right? I had to order one
Mm.
in order to get
I
it.
looked I looked for one at my local H Mart, but they didn't have one. So
Ooh,
about that.
that's a good thing. I should go check out the local shop over here. I might be able to find you one. I can mail it to you.
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. If you find one,
Yeah.
absolutely. I could honestly, I could probably find one if I. No.
Oh yeah, I have some excellent Asian markets now.
Yep.
I could go get food, but it's 1:15 in the morning. Snickle Fritz, go to sleep.
That's not gonna happen.
It's a good thing Snickle Fritz
Sorry.
is not in a war stream. The war stream has bed now.
Bed now. There was a little time where I was subscribed to Wars and I had the bed now thing. It was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all can try. No, nobody's trying. Just making suggestions. That's all. You do what you want. You absolutely right. You are welcome to do whatever it is that you would like to do. But we are coming to the end of the show. How you like that?
Sorry. It's my bedtime.
You're fine. You're fine. You only have 3 things left that you have to take care of before you sneak out of here.
Uh-huh.
You have 2 final questions, and you have to pick a raid target.
Okay. Well, I know who we're
So,
gonna raid.
oh, good.
Yeah.
As long as you know who we're going to raid, then that's half your. I say half. That's
As
a
long as
third of
he's
the
still
problem
going
already.
when we're done. I think he'll probably be still going.
Must should. If it's who I think it is, they'll probably still be going. Anyways,
Yeesh.
so 2025 is unfortunately it's actually over half done now. We are into July.
Mm-hmm.
Midway through July, in fact.
Yeah, I know. It's been driving me nuts.
So with the remainder of this year and possibly into next year coming up, do you have any like big plans for your channel? Like any special events that you're excited about coming up that you want to talk about? Anything like that? Do you
Um,
have anything you want to plug, whether it's your podcast or anything else, that sort of things? Like,
I mean, I'm not really a huge plugger. You can check out the podcast if you want. It's called Not for Educational Purposes. It's very silly. Um, I don't really
yeah,
have a whole lot
yeah.
planned.
The first one of those I turned on had you talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm like, really? That's the first one? I'm like, literally, I'm like, okay, I'll just grab this one. Breasts.
You
Son
know
of
how to pick them, Nori.
you can't. That's the first. Oh. Well, I can't
Yeah, they're
not listen to the whole thing now.
uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, they're very silly. We have a lot of fun making them. They're a blast. It usually devolves like usually we'll have like, a set of questions for the whole thing, and then it will just devolve after the first question because Nova just thinks of questions on the fly that have to do. It's like a cascading. Anyway,
Right.
it's a whole thing. Um, it's very silly and very fun. And
Mhm.
we enjoy doing this. Um, going through podcast withdrawal, you'll be fine. Nova has one that they need to edit. They've been on holiday, so haven't put one out in a month or so. As far as things that are happening with the channel, I have my 3rd-year affiliate anniversary coming up in September. I don't remember exactly what day, but it's either like the 2nd or 3rd or the 4th or something. And I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. Last year I did a subathon. I don't really feel this year because there's a lot of like, goals you have to think of
Mhm.
that people have to hit, and that was hard for me to figure out, and I don't. So I'm not gonna do that. But I might stream for longer than usual and like earlier in the day. We'll see. Um, Other than that, I don't think I have anything going on. You're more than welcome to check out my TikTok. I have two,
The
technically.
two.
I have two. One
I
of
only
them is my
found.
clips.
Ah.
You found the one that's my OC cosplay, which is the one that has more followers, and also the one, arguably, that I would like to play because I.
Well, it was the one that you had listed on your
Yeah,
about page, and so
yeah.
that's the one I
It's the
grabbed.
only one I have listed. The other one's just for clips. And like if you're going there from if you're going to the clip TikTok from here, why? You could just watch the clips here.
Yes.
It's for that's for other people. The famous TikTok, hard. I mean, I do have more followers on there than I do on Twitch, but it's not. I would not consider myself
I
TikTok famous.
I'm sorry. I still can't get over the reactions that I have gotten from some people. They're like, "Wait, you have regular conversations with Nerd?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Listen, I
Like
am famous
the
by
nerdisms. I'm
association.
like, yeah. The
I am
reactions I
mostly
get out of
famous.
people, I'm like, what is this?
So, the reason I say I'm famous by association is my friend Nova is very TikTok famous, and I am obviously associated with Nova, so that does trickle down to me occasionally. But there are some people I think uh, there are some people who have found my Twitch from my TikTok and been like, "Oh my god, like I follow you on TikTok." I'm like, "Where did you come from? Who? When? How? How are
But
you?
those are the
What?"
ones I'm talking about, because those are the ones that I end up in these weird conversations. They're like, "Oh my god, you're Dr. Nerd." I'm like, "Yeah, play games with Nerd. We play golf. We have some very adult orientated conversations while putting balls in hands and threaten each other with gloves." And
Yep. Yep. which is, it's kind of fun and also weird to think about. I don't consider myself particularly TikTok famous, but I guess here we are. Who knows?
Who knows?
Um,
Famous enough that I've had people fangirl or fanboy over you. So I mean, take it for what it's worth.
I think it's neat. I've had you from of this. Yes.
Nerd
Does Nerd
exists
exist outside
outside
Twitch?
of
I do.
yes, Nerd does exist outside of Twitch. There are links
Indeed.
right underneath Nerd's talking, threatening goose with a butter knife. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't go the Robin Hood Kevin Costner route and put a spoon there instead of the butter knife.
But the knife is. I mean, I could have put a spoon there.
Well, they're
But I
always
like the
threatening
knife.
in there about I cut your heart out with a spoon. Why a spoon? Because it will hurt. Well,
it'll hurt. I like the knife. The knife brings me joy. It's the fact that it's a butter knife. It's not even particularly sharp. And it also looks like one of the knives that my dad had. That brings me joy.
I'll be honest with you. It looks like one of the butter knives I have in my kitchen.
Yeah, with like the little ivory handles.
Yes.
Yeah. Spoons is Roz. Yes. But no, nothing big happening on the horizon. Just my affiliate anniversary in September.
And you say nothing
That's
big. You heard this, right, everyone? Nothing big, they say, and yet 3 glorious year celebration of being here and Twitch and TikTok famous. Like, I can't think of anything more exciting than that.
Wow. Oh, I did recently reach 600 followers.
Hey,
cool.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that to ever happen. Also, you're almost at 1,000.
It's kind of one of those things, right? Like on like YouTube, people have 15, 20,000 followers and they're like, oh yeah, and they're not really, breaking. I sat down and did the numbers, and it's kind of weird between TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, right?
Yeah.
It's a factor of 10 discrepancy, right? So you need 10 times more followers or subscribers on YouTube to be at the same point you are on Twitch. And it's 10 times more followers on TikTok than you do on YouTube. And I think a lot of that has to do with how quickly the content gets consumed, right?
For sure. Yeah. Twitch is, I guess, technically a bit of a slow platform in many respects because it's happening in real time.
Yeah.
But
it's a slower content to consume, and it's a longer consumption time, right? So
yeah,
that's a smaller audience that you get appealed to. Where YouTube is about 30 minutes. You don't want to do anything too much more than that because then you'll lose viewerships. And then like TikTok is what, 30
like
seconds
30
a minute.
Yeah.
So, but yes, no, 600 is fantastic. Congratulations.
I'm excited.
Huge number.
Excited about it.
Right?
That's a whole 600 people think I'm cool.
Well, there's 19 or 20 of them right here, right now in this chat. I think you're kind of cool. So
I know, which is also neat.
It takes a little getting like, okay, kind of weird.
It's a little weird. I'm into it though.
It's fine, right?
Yeah, I've gotten it. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years.
Right. 3 years and no plan to end in sight.
I don't think so. Not unless it like really starts to affect my daily life. If it starts to affect my daily life, time to do anything, then something's got to give, obviously.
Right.
And it will not be the way that I make money because I make more money outside of Twitch than I do on Twitch. So, but I don't really want to uh reduce days.
No.
So far so good.
Well,
I do,
and
3
and
days a week.
Twitch is good for nice socializing and hanging out
Yeah.
with people that you like having fun with and whatnot.
Mhm.
Um, I don't look at Twitch as a way to earn a living.
For sure. And like a lot of the things that I also sometimes do work while I stream, which has actually
Yep.
helped me do my work. Like that's why I do it. Um so in that way it might end up that I actually start streaming more or I start streaming the same amount just like less game and more. Just have to see how things go as my real life work changes. Thank you.
Well,
I like my coworking streams. They bring me joy.
right? Cozy vibes while working. It's been lovely.
You distract
Obviously
me
not
just enough, Kagan.
not enough, Kay, and you have to work harder at it.
Ah.
Um,
Oh my god, the fucking receipts. The
oh,
heaviest of sighs. I've got more to do. Are you excited?
we're all excited. It
Receipt
was the
crash out.
best of times. It was the worst of times. It was full of receipts filled with crimes.
It's the parts where I find like receipts that are completely illegible because a lot of them are completely illegible. And it's also the ones where I'm like, why is this a business expense? Why did you put this? Why did you buy this with your business card? It's a lot of that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Yes, it is silent. It's like a silent movie. You get music. You get to see me just tear my hair out.
I think that's a lot of what the co-working streams are, right? It's just
Mhm.
there's music that we're all listening to, and I look at co-working streams as you pop in, you jam to some music on the background, and it's like talking to each
Yeah.
other over like Teams or Skype or something like that. But
Yeah, exactly. Precisely. Also,
precisely. Yes.
we're gonna raid Shiver.
Oh, yep. That's what I thought you were gonna raid.
Yeah, that's who we're gonna raid. Go
Perfect.
raid a Shiv.
Excellent. Right. CHIVUR. Yep. Got it.
Lovely.
Your final question for the night.
Hmm.
If however you want to look at it to make it easy to come up with the answer for it.
Yeah.
If you had to give a piece of advice to a younger version of you getting started on streaming, or to somebody brand new coming into streaming for the first time, what would have been a good piece of advice that you can offer that would have been like, oh, if I had known this when I was first starting, life would have been easier doing this?
So one of the things that I found that really helped me kind of like figure out how was to other people, because that was the thing that I worried about in the beginning, was like I can see my side of it, but when I'm live, it's going to be really hard for me to see the other side of it or to hear what they hear.
Mm-hmm.
Um, record it. Don't go live, but like record you doing something. Record like 5 minutes. Test all your sounds, make sure they work. Pull up a game, make sure the game sound works, make sure the mic works, and then listen to it back and then find like what is missing, what went wrong, what's doubled up, what can you not hear at all that you're supposed to be able to hear? Like, is the mic the right mic? Um, and like settings specifically for voices as well, like with I don't know the exact name of what it's called, but there's a bunch of settings that you can set in your OBS software
Hmm.
to like dampen ambient noise and stuff like that. So figuring
Right.
that out was also really helpful. Um, but yeah, record yourself first so that you know what the people who are watching you are going to see and experience. That was one of the things that really helped me that I didn't really think about until I thought about it. Is that a weird thing to say? How do I do this? How do I figure what they're gonna see without just going live?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right?
Like,
You know,
oh,
you don't know until
I can
you,
record this.
yeah.
I found that really helpful. Yeah. A weird little collection of recording sessions and stuff. I do have one that's just me jamming out. Oh,
Ooh, careful.
everything's falling apart. Time for bed.
I'm for bed. Well, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It was just my little fan I keep
Uh,
nearby. Just decided to fall down.
well, I was hoping that was going to work.
Oh,
No, it's fine. I don't know why it's decided to do something weird.
what is it doing? Is it broken? Did we
Well,
break it?
no, we didn't break it. I never turned it on.
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
I knew I was forgetting to check something out. I'm like, there was something I was missing. Um, like, you know, I kind of need you to do a thing, and it's like, yeah, you forgot to do it, didn't you? I'm like, well, okay, fair. I might have, you know, neglected to do a thing.
That's okay.
And now I'm kind of like, why is it?
That is true. If something didn't break, that wouldn't be a nerd stream.
Well,
Everything is
I mean,
broken.
okay, interesting. It may just be me.
Oh.
Well, okay, so I usually I am a big tech guy, right?
Yeah.
And so I usually manage all my own network settings and everything else, and make certain that, yeah, that's just me. It's all set up a particular way, because that's what I'm used to and that's what I like, and that's how I operate. And
Mhm.
so this is the one of the few times that I got a modem. Usually, I buy my own modems and then plug it in, and then make the ISP provider register my modem versus theirs, and then that way I can customize my modem however I want to, and they can jog on. As well as I don't have to send all the extra stats that they want to track all my data and everything else, and that just comes with being a tech guy.
Yeah.
In this case, I took whatever they sent me. I'm like, this is fine. I'm not in the mood to fight with it. And I didn't have all my stuff here to begin with. And so now I'm connected everything up there. And suddenly I'm looking for the IP address for my desktop here. I'm like, oh, this is not what I would normally make for an IP. Like, this can't be right. No, it's right. It's just the wrong IP address. It's fine. It's what they set it to generically out the box. I'm like, this is a horrendous IP address. Why in the world would you do this? No. Just
Why?
wrong. Why?
Why would you
Why?
do that?
Rude people. Anyways, hopefully this works. Hey.
Hey.
There's the end screen. I haven't been able to hit
Huzzah.
that button and actually go over to this in a while now. So, we're going to go hang out and say hi to Shiver. Nerd, it has been an absolute delight having you here, talking with you,
Thank you for
getting to
having
know you better, interviewing you.
me.
Thank you for taking the time and coming to hang with us.
Thanks for having me, and thank you for hosting.
So, uh, oh, the music's so nice. I haven't heard this in like, it's one of those like, oh, I haven't just listened to this for a while. It's so much nice. It's kind of weird, all like the little things. You're like, oh, I missed this and I missed that. And
Yes, welcome back. Welcome
Yes.
back to proper computer.
Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to have stuff back now.
Mhm.
Anyways, so there's the raid. There are the raid messages. The first one's for all of you fantastic subscribers. The second one's for all you fantastic followers. Whichever one you can use, grab it, copy it, spam it when you get over there. We'll tell Shiver about the fact that he missed out on Nerdism's interview, and you know
He's been streaming this whole time.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, Nerd, you want to say bye to everybody?
Goodbye. This is fun. Listen, you tell me to say goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye weird.
Go for it. I say say goodbye as weird as you want. It's just fine.
Jelly ghost, that's me. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.